Test.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Woodward Sports annual NFL draft party. We're live at Massage Chair House in West Bloomfield. First off, before we get the intros, before we do any of that, big shout out to our guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, the wellness doc. Hit him up on YouTube, by the way. He's world renowned on YouTube.
Money. Thank you. Appreciate you.
We're live in the showroom, by the way. So they ship worldwide, all of it. So again, shout out to Dr. Eric Duncan. He's the man. And we're here live at Massage Chair House. All right, let's introduce the players. All right, number one, my guy, Scott Bischoff. That's right, Detroit Lions NFL draft analyst, Detroit LionsPodcast.com, staff writer at the Football Guys as well. All the accredited pro football writer stuff, all that stuff. What's up, man?
Yeah, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Mike. I know it's
nice to be
April
here.
when I'm sitting here with Scott Bischoff.
It's good.
That's my guy, man. I'm fired
Happy to
up.
be here.
Yeah, and jump into the chat. Get your thoughts out there. Scott's the guy. Like,
Be nice.
Be nice. As best you can. Sean Baligian in the morning with Maz.
How you doing?
Hi, friend.
Yeah, we've done a few of these.
We've
I
done a
like
few
this.
of these.
This is, isn't it amazing? Because I don't think enough is said about how this went from an event not that long ago that was off the map for a lot of people to legitimately, when you're talking about biggest sporting events of the year, this is one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not having the conversation without mentioning the NFL draft.
That's it, man. That's it. Everybody's here, though. Shep is here from the Bill Edwards Show with Shep. B-Lad's in the house. New York Nick Lacito came out.
I love that Nick showed up. There he is. What's up, Nick?
The Giants got 2 of the top 10 picks, 5 and 10.
Hey, listen, don't tell Nick.
2 busts.
They're doing listen, they're doing work. The Giants are doing work.
We were just talking. They're plus 290 to make the playoffs. I don't hate it.
No,
they're 6.5 to 1 to win the division.
I think it's a little aggressive. Our buddy Maz said, "I think they're going to win the division."
That's enough.
I think that's a little. I think that's a little aggressive.
But 6.5 to 1.
I think that's a little aggressive,
Right.
especially with Philly there. But make the playoff.
Almost 3 to 1, man. You're in there.
Yeah. Oh, there's the first
Starting
shot
early. Oh, the Diana Rossini bombs drop from behind. All right, in the chat, get in there, get your thoughts out there. Like Naderade 313. I'm just here to read words on a screen together. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing is reading words on a screen. We're reading we're reading it, and that's what we're doing. But we're locked, we're loaded. So Scott, all right, let's cut the shit then. Like, we're doing it, we're here. Trade stuff. Sean talked to Jeff Risdon earlier today.
Yeah.
We've heard the national pundits talk about it. Lions getting a lot of chatter for the trade.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, we all have to consider there's a price to doing that kind of business. Mm-hmm. And
funny you said that, Scott, because I'm here to be the sheriff in that department. When you hit us with the trade,
lay down the law.
I'm laying down the law and giving you the real world application. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
It's good. We've heard the concept of New Orleans coming up. We've heard about Kansas City wanting to come up. The Lions have been mentioned. You know, one of the problems is when you get more teams involved in these things, the price to come up goes higher. So it's already super high to begin with. You know, the Lions, if you want the Lions to come up to a meaningful place, you're giving up pick 50. You're giving up either futures or a 4th-round pick and more. That's a lot to give up. You better get that pick right.
Absolutely. Tev Sauce, digging the pink, Neal. Golf course day today. After the show, before the show, that's what we did. Sean, the 30,000-foot. And, look, I cut everybody off already. You want number 8? According to the draft chart, what's the name of the guy again?
Rich Hill.
Rich Hill, the Rich Hill draft value chart, if you would. You want pick number 8 from the Saints. You got to send them 17, obviously, pick 50, and a second-rounder next year.
Do you remember when Bob Quinn yelled at me because I asked him about the chart?
Yep.
Do you remember that? Like, legitimately, he yelled at me. He literally, and I liked Bob. We got along, but he legitimately yelled at me. Neal, this is, and I told Scott this, and I don't mean any disrespect to Scott. I don't mean any disrespect to Risdon or anybody that heard this stuff. Put me strictly in the camp of I'll believe it when I see it when you're talking about an edge rusher. Because I'm somebody I like to deal in tendencies.
And resume.
There is nothing on Brad Holmes' resume. Nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Scott. There's nothing on his resume that says he puts high value on the other side of Hutch. We've begged for it at trade deadlines. I was weeping in 2023. I was working with Lomas. I was weeping going, I know he's going to do it. I know we're going to win a Super Bowl. And he didn't do it. And
weeping.
He legitimately.
Well, Sean, it's okay.
He does not put a premium in that. He just doesn't put a premium in that. Would I love for him to do a premium on that? Yes, I would. But what's interesting about this, and I've said for months, if you watch our dumb show, I've said for months I like Falk. But the interesting thing about Falk, and Scott, you tell me if I'm wrong here, is this is not the guy that's going to be the Tony Dungy get after the quarterback guy, as much as he kind of fits what Brad wants to do, and that's we want to make sure we contain the run.
Yeah, they've talked openly about earning the right to rush the passer. Keldrick Falk is going to be a really good run defender right away. A really good football player. He's got everything you want as a run defender. But when you look at a guy whose first step quickness is sort of sluggish, you wonder, can he develop as a pro, as a pass rusher? I don't know that he can. So that one, I'm going to go, man, really good football player, high floor guy, great character, 6'6", 280 plus. It's the whole crush the can model of things. I get it, but don't expect a ton of pass rush with him.
But, Scott, here's the thing, and I didn't mean for it to get this deep this quickly, but here we are. We're about 8 minutes away from the start of the draft. I feel like the Lions lost control of things when you don't run the football on us, non-negotiable, became a negotiable.
Yeah.
The Steelers game, in retrospect, and we all know after the fact, right? The Steelers game was the day the music died.
Yeah.
When they were ripping off 200 yards, you didn't see that before. The run game was a non-negotiable. You don't run the football on the Lions. And then they did. And then I knew I did. I took the advice of my good friend Sean Baligian. I took a good look in the mirror, as you like to say. I took a good look in the mirror, and I said, they can't stop the run. It's over. Yeah. It's over. So I get, like, when you talk about a Falk or edge-setting edges in the run game, it makes sense. And it's more to the resume of what you talked about.
It 100% makes sense for Falk to be a player they would just sit and take it pick 17. It's just, to Sean, it's to your point, they don't really prioritize getting juice on that, opposite Hutchinson. To me, if you're in round one, you'd want to bring more to the table than just be, a first and second down edge defending force, right? Look at Akeem Messador there. I know he's older and he's got some foot issues, but man, you're talking about a guy who's going to get after the quarterback in that scenario. And he's not going to give up that much in your run defense. But, you're right. They do need to defend the run first and foremost to put themselves in good situations. I just think that there's more than one way to improve your defense. And if you want to improve your secondary without doing much in your secondary, bring another ferocious pass rusher and that kind of. It helps both positions.
Sell the sex, Scott. Sell the sex, because the pass rusher's the sex appeal.
The problem though is if they take edge rusher tonight, we're gonna have a very angsty day around what are they doing at offensive tackle. We already know, right?
Larry Borum.
Isn't it funny? I have to piggyback on what you said, Scott. I'm going to be really intrigued to hear where it was for you. I kid you not. I was sitting at home on Thanksgiving after I watched Jordan Love make a picnic. Make tea, and no pressure on that guy. And, Neal, that was the first time last year where I said, we aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay?
I remember that.
But the Steeler game is when I said, we're not even making the playoffs. Forget about going
it was
anywhere.
over. That was the day the music died.
That was for me, but when I gave up the preseason aspirations, and I'm a firm believer, I want those aspirations. I'm not going to back down from those aspirations, those Super Bowl aspirations. The second Packer game to me, Scott, was when I said, okay, it's not going to happen this year.
Yeah.
Let's look ahead to the draft. And it's weird because I think we got spoiled for a couple of years, boys. I never looked at any draft crap until January, right?
There was no need to.
I think by the time Christmas came, I had already done 3,222 mock drafts. And I don't like doing that.
No.
I really don't.
Well, Scott, that's where this year is the one where it's different. Spencer and I talked about this all the time on Big D Energy, where they have a base of talent. And it's inarguable. Yep. There are dudes. There are dudes at positions. And all the spots were pretty much filled. You had Ragnow, and you had this dominant offensive line, and You had Anzalone at linebacker, and Derek Barnes was coming on and everything like that. You added Jack Campbell to the sauce and all of it. You had a rock-solid foundation. Fast forward to today. Now we're back in the mix of you got to get 2 pieces out of this draft, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least 2.
At least?
Yeah, at least. We don't know what's happening.
They need 3, legitimately.
But I'm talking about, like, with the draft, like,
Yeah.
To get 2 starters out of a draft, you can wash your hands at night and go to sleep and say, we got 2 contributing starters with numbers next to their names.
So if they did that, I think that we would look at this draft and we would look back at the draft and think they crushed that draft to get 2 starters out of this draft.
Right.
It's not – if they find a starter at 17, that's awesome. If they find another starter at 50, even better. But it's going to be tough to do. It's not a great draft. It just isn't. Next year, we'll be talking about different things. I know everybody always says that, but
well, we got a lot of time too, Scott. Where we can talk about that when you see these trades fall out.
Yeah,
so just teeing it up for you, there will be a premium on 2027 picks, right?
100%. You're going to have a bunch of quarterbacks next year. You're going to have a bunch of receivers. There are multiple receivers in next year's draft that would easily be wide receiver 1 in this draft. There's a bunch of left tackle types in next year's draft who should be in next year's draft who would challenge easily to be tackle 1. Then you got Arch Manning. There's a lot. There's a lot there.
You know what's interesting though, Bish? You know what?
You good?
I brought this up earlier, and I think
against Bryce.
You, me, and Shep did a draft show in 2011. And why do I bring up 2011? Because in years gone by, the quarterback is the guy that always throws the monkey wrench in the first round. We're not going to see that this year.
No.
Scott, at most, 2 quarterbacks, right? At most?
At most. Maybe. I mean, we know Mendoza.
Somebody will move up to get Simpson, right?
You would think.
To buy the extra year. But if you remember, Neal, that was the year that fairly fell into our lap.
Right.
And before the draft started, nobody thought that. But the Minnesota Vikings, they went and got Christian Ponder. And if you remember, even the guys on television were going, you're moving up to get Christian Ponder?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, I mean, legitimately, once that happened, there had already been a couple of, doozies. That one was a real big doozy. We're not going to see that upheaval this first round. We're just not.
No, we're going to see my assumption is we're going to see a run of offensive linemen start as early as possibly pick 5, but, certainly at pick 10, and then there's going to be a bunch of them. We're going to see some receivers, I think, in the top 10. We're going to see a bunch of Ohio State players. I can't believe they lost any football games with as many players as they're going to have drafted, but, they're really good players. It's just this draft really falls off after, say, pick 12, 13, 14 range, and then the player you're getting at pick 15 plus is going to be similar to the player that you might be getting at 50 range. So that's kind of the meat of things. But it's going to be interesting to see some of these trades, if there are trades. You mentioned it earlier. I'll believe it when I see it. There's as much as we want to talk about maybe the price isn't so high to move up. Who are you coming up for? I can see the Lions wanting to come up for a player like Monroe Freeling, who, that is a perfect scenario for Detroit. That doesn't mean they're going to take him, but he is everything that you'd want as a left tackle. You wouldn't have to move Sewell, but are you really giving up? Are you really giving up everything that you'd have to give up? Let's say in your scenario, Neal, it's to Washington. You're moving up. And you're giving up pick 17, pick 50,
and a first rounder next year. That's the Rich Hill draft chart.
I think it's more. I would be thinking more of like a 4 and a 5. I wouldn't want to do anything giving up the first from next year. I just wouldn't.
Right. I know. I agree.
Just that's a non-starter. But if you're going to try to get up to 7, that's kind of like I'm just to throw it out there like 17, 50. And 2, maybe it's a 4th this year and a 3rd next year. That's all. It's still a lot.
Still a lot, yeah. No question. No question.
You're giving it all up for one guy.
That's going to be really interesting, too, because, Neal, how much – and you brought this up. How much of it is going to be, no, we don't need your 3rd, Nick, this year. We'll take your 3rd in 2027.
Right.
That's what's going to – So
that could alter the discussion a little.
So, Scott, if there was a year where it's never okay – but it was less okay to not have a 3rd round pick. It's this year.
Perhaps.
Is that fair?
Yeah, for sure. They have 2 4s, 2 5s, and 2 6s. If they want to use some of that to get up to pick 3 or the third round, you can do that.
Because but I mean, legitimately, there's not as much there in the third round. Is that the fair statement?
It's positionally dependent. Like I think there's going to be some safeties in round 3 that are interesting. If they don't take a tackle tonight, they're going to be pinched into having to take one either with pick 50 or manufacture a pick in round 3 to go get one. There are options. It's not like it's team death if they don't take.
No,
a tackle
Scott. Tonight's the only night.
That's
it's
it.
the only night there's picks.
That's
and that's it. We're live here on Woodward Sports Network. Our NFL draft watch party. They're getting ready to get things rolling in Pittsburgh. We're here, man. The whole first round. We are here. Jumping into that Woodward Sports chat thread. We're live at Massage Chair Warehouse. Shout out to our guy, Dr. Eric Duncan. Look him up on YouTube. They ship worldwide, too, so get into there.
Thanks, Eric.
Shout out Sun Cruiser as well. Shout out Buddy's Pizza. They linked up all the stuff. You know Sean and I are in there on that. Ryan Lentz in the chat. W setup. No, it's cool. Like it's like a draft war room, but with massage chairs. Maybe that's the future for the NFL draft. I don't even know. You got to get Eric on that. All right, Woodward Sports chat thread. Just a fan, snark and tone in the house. Yeah, I mean, whatever you want. I got it all. Really, Mr. Biggs, Lions trade up for Caden Proctor. Okay, so as the Raiders get ready to take Mendoza, for the Proctor crowd, I said this earlier. I'm curious to get, because you know what you're doing. I don't. Sean somewhat knows what he's doing, but with all that being said, I am of the opinion that someone will become enamored with Proctor's size. They always do. Every sport. NBA drafts, NFL drafts, all of it. It only takes one.
Yeah.
If you want Caden Proctor, which Lions fans that seems to be the consensus of, we'll take that. Well, if you want him, what do you think the chances are you might have to move up to get him? And would you?
I would think you would have to move up to get him, and I would not. I wouldn't do it, but I also understand that I'm not making the decision around people getting fired and all that stuff.
But what's GM Scott Bischoff's? What's the reasoning no?
Okay, so when I watch him play, obviously the size is very evident. If you just watch his pro day and you watch a 350-plus pound guy move the way he does, it's absurd. It's
seducing.
It's the planet theory. There's only so many people alive that big who can move like that. But when you watch him play, in pass pro, he's okay. He's better than okay. He's fine. But when he does lose, it's back inside because he does struggle at times to redirect. So he'll kick out, and then when a player goes back inside, he does lose a little bit there. The issues I have around his game is for as big as he is, you don't see him totally powered up as a run blocker. There are balance issues where he'll fall off blocks. There are times when he gets a little head heavy, and he'll get over his toes, and he's on the ground a lot.
Can that be fixed? Can that stuff be fixed?
It's possible it can. There could be technical things, but I think a lot of these Alabama, like J.C. Latham was like this a few years ago, same kind of thing where he's now playing right tackle at Tennessee. There's just technical things that, in a perfect world they can be fixed, but there's also this concept of him being 400 pounds in his first year at Alabama, away from the team. He just kind of blew up. There's Nick Saban has described him as not a self-starter.
Right.
It just doesn't seem like that's a fit for this current regime of decision makers. It just doesn't seem like it works.
Is it safe to say that Monroe Freeling in the area that's the best plug and play guy? Like if you're going to make a move like that, let's go with Neal's theory. No, we really like this guy. Is he the plug and play guy?
Yes. Okay. To me, he is Taylor Decker-like, with the exception of, I think, even as a young player, he's a better run blocker than Taylor Decker was. I mean, the hope is that you'd be getting a Taylor Decker for 8+ years. It'd be phenomenal if you did. Technically, it's to move bodies, you need to get on pivot points, hips. A lot of college tackles don't do those things. They want to play bully and try to wrestle with people. And you can watch him. He is phenomenal at getting on hips and moving. Like, let's say it's a down block on a 3-tech where the runner's running behind him, and he's able to move that 3-tech out of there by getting on his hip, but his head's in the right gap. His head's where it should be, and he's able to peel off of that and seal off linebackers. And it's very impressive to watch him do technical things like that as a young player.
Can I let you very quickly, and this comes back to Neal. I'm going to let Scott into the inner sanctum of Woodward Sports.
Uh-oh.
Once you're in, you might not ever go back.
Listen, there is an argument that and to be honest with you, we haven't had it in a little while, and it's actually got me scared. There is an argument with the pro-Goff and the anti-Goff contingents at Woodward Sports.
Yeah.
My friend Neal is a huge part of the pro-Goff. If I had to categorize myself as one, I'm pro-Goff, okay? But the one thing I would hope that both sides have agreed on, I don't know this yet. I haven't asked. Like the executive directors are Neal and the executive directors are Stick, okay?
Yeah.
The one thing that I would hope that we would all agree on is 2025 showed us again how vitally important it is to protect Jared
Yes.
Goff.
Yeah, and my only thing about that, Sean, is insert any quarterback.
More so Jared Goff in my mind.
Right.
And you and I have had that. Would you agree more so Jared Goff?
Yeah, his desire is
That's
to
fair,
step up.
100%.
He wants to step up and climb into the pocket where other quarterbacks will leave and vacate, through the side doors.
He ran away?
So they run away.
His preference is to step up and make throws. He doesn't want to deal with the pressure there. That's why Cade Mays is such a smart signing, because Cade Mays is really good as a center and pass pro. Really good. We're kind of making the argument right now that Vega Iowanye, the Penn State guard, might be as important for the Lions, specific to Jared Goff, than any tackle would be, because you're bolstering the interior of that offensive line, and it'd be, hey, Jared Goff, if there are issues, step up, you're good. And we all saw it. We've seen what Minnesota what they do with Jared Goff's mind by just putting linebackers in the A gaps.
1,000%.
It messes with him, and he struggles. And I'm not saying that there's any physical issues there. I'm just saying that we all can recognize that interior pressure is, I think, a bigger problem for Goff than edge pressure.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Ando. And Ando, this isn't personal to you, okay? When I see this, I'm reacting. Ando, it'd be way too expensive, but I want Sonny Styles. Oh, funny you brought that up. He's a 4th-rated prospect. Here I have right here. If you want to move up to number 4, pick 17, pick number 50, the Lions' 2nd-round pick, a 2027 first and a 2027 second. So that's the price.
No thanks.
Scott, can I ask you a question? Risden brought up a great point today. And I told you I like the kid from LSU. He's a Brad guy because he's got injury history. But listen.
It's true.
Listen. Risden brought this point up. The 2 backers from Ohio State. Don't we already have that one at a linebacker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to move up and get another one?
No, they're redundant.
Okay, cool.
Sonny Styles is redundant to Jack
Does that
Campbell.
make sense?
He is.
Does that make sense? Why would I want to go?
Why are you yelling at me? Talk to him.
No, who was that?
His voice got really high just now.
Listen. Ando 33-48.
Dude, I get what you're saying. I do. In a perfect world, yeah, let's have 2 Jack Campbells, okay? But my plea to you would be, don't you think it might be more important to protect Jared Goff at the maximum? Don't you think it might be more important to maybe get another guy with the push up the middle? Don't you think it's more important to grab that corner, to grab that safety? I just think having 1A and 1B on your linebacking core is detrimental to other positions of need on this team.
And before everyone jumps on me about this, here's the analysis on it. You want to go up to 4 if you're the Lions. Pick 17, pick 50. Your first and second rounders this year, your first and second rounders next year. That's a 640-point Rich Hill score. Tennessee's value is 491 for the number 4 pick. There is a top 5 premium associated with it. They don't just make this stuff up, by the way. Historical trades like the Niners move for Trey Lance shows team must pay a premium to secure elite prospects at the top of the draft. The pick gives the Titans 2 years of high-end draft capital to move down 13 spots.
We don't really use that thing. I'm playing the role of Bob Quinn.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Bob, why are you yelling at me?
Let me quote a good friend of mine. Okay.
Okay, but Bob, you don't need to yell at me. I mean,
okay.
Do you guys want me to spoil the picks when I look at them on my phone? Or do you want me to wait?
No.
Okay. Just making
We're,
sure.
we're keeping
Sean's
it organic.
liable to punch your mouth loose.
This is a Cade Cunningham draft
Scott.
show. Don't make it an SGA
Well,
draft
it
show.
takes me a while to find the profile, so I'm just trying to have them ready. So I'm going to look
I
at my
get
phone,
this
but I
wasn't
won't
a
say
quarterback. How good of a pro will Mendoza
Yeah.
be?
Can we get into this real quick?
He is as accurate as there's been probably since Joe Burrow. He's a total goober, though. Like, if you can.
Will an NFL locker room follow
I'm
this
hearing
guy?
Justin's laugh right now. When I hear that word,
It's one of my favorite words.
Seriously, he is like. I mean, it's almost like it has to be a running joke inside their locker rooms. If you can win football games, they're going to follow anybody, right? And I'm not saying to know anything about him that from inside the locker room, but yeah, I think he'll be beloved in a locker room just because he is so authentically goober. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he is that guy.
I'm not going to lie to you. I love that he did that act down in Coral Gables. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm staying at home with my family.
Yeah. The people that got me here.
Manning called him at the behest of Generalissimo Godell. Call him. Put the Peyton flex on him. And he's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm staying down here. Good for him. I think that
Yeah.
shows character.
It
I mean
absolutely does. Yeah. And it's his mom. His mom has some physical stuff going on, and it's like, these are the people that got him there. Good for him.
How sad is Goodell he can't dab somebody? Seriously, he's just so sad.
All
Wow.
right. So he's at the.
Find a button, Roger. Jeez Louise, what's happening there?
He's got the hamburger meat hanging out today, man. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. All right, so the pick is in. Fernando Mendoza, to the shock of no one. So we are underway here at the NFL Draft Show. Woodward Sports Network. Neal Ruhl, Scott Bischoff, our draft expert. Sean Baligian here. Young Justin's on the ones and twos. We got Shep's here. Brent, all the Woodward Sports folks are here as well.
Look at Spenny. Spenny's already on it.
Spenny's here. There he is. He's ready to go. But no, we're doing it. We're live at the Massage Chair Warehouse in West Bloomfield. Dr. Eric Duncan, our guy, the wellness doc. They ship worldwide, too. Somebody said you guys are sitting in chairs. Why aren't you sitting in the massage chairs? Sean has the massage office chair.
I do.
Like, that's a thing. Like, it's a thing, everybody.
It's awesome.
So there it is.
No, legit. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, get into there. If you want a massage chair in your house,
They're
Look at that.
comfortable.
it's the showroom.
Look at that.
Look at
that.
young
Right up.
Justin. Yeah. Mendoza transferred to Indiana from Cal for the 2025 season, had a season for the ages, Big Ten MVP, AP Player of the Year, Heisman winner, won a championship with Indiana, which is still crazy to say. Clearly the best option in a down quarterback class. All right, here's my question for him.
Beautiful
about
work,
Mendoza.
Sean. We appreciate your patronage.
Yeah. Here's my question. From what I saw, my purely untrained eye, but you end up watching them a lot. This is how I gauge NFL quarterbacks, and it has seemed to work for me. The over-under throw. Over the linebackers, under the secondary.
Yeah. He's fine. He'll be
fine?
fine. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. He's got plenty of arm strength. He is ridiculously accurate. I know Indiana runs a lot of RPOs, so a lot of the production and the things you see from him are
was my second
designed
question.
to be easy for him,
Yeah.
right? But when you do see him rip throws into the middle of the field or to the boundary, he's fine. He's good, and I do think that there are. I'm not saying he's Joe Burrow because that's ridiculous, and Burrow's got more, sneaky athleticism than Mendoza
More
has.
swag.
But the accuracy is very impressive with Mendoza, and it's repeatable. It happens over and over.
All right, I don't want to say this is a bad thing, but I've heard comps to Daniel Jones. I've heard comps to Drew Bledsoe. Guys that have as many quarterback wins as we do. For the record, I wanted to point that out. Are those apt comparison? I mean, to me, I think people forget how good Drew Bledsoe was in college. And Daniel Jones kind of showed when he went to the Colts that, there was a next level there. Are those fair comparisons?
Maybe, but I think just maybe to take it to the next level of next generation, he's maybe more Matt Ryan like.
Oh, okay.
Where he's going to stand in there. He's not going to make big athletic plays, but he's going to stand in there and make accurate throws over and over and over. And he is. He's a really intriguing prospect. I don't think that he would have been, like if you put the last three classes of quarterbacks together, would he have challenged to be quarterback one? Probably not. But he's in the middle of the last several years of quarterbacks, It's the accuracy with him that pops. And it's not. I mean, his accuracy is very, very impressive.
Let me see here.
The Jets need everything.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Legit need
they
everything.
ran to the podium, though. The pick's in
Yeah,
already.
they need everything.
So I guess the Jets are ready to rock.
I love this. They're actually not live tweeting the draft beforehand. It's waiting until they're coming out.
No kidding.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything coming early.
Wow.
And everyone knew it was Mendoza, too, so the tweets were probably loaded as well.
All right, props to the NFL,
So
man.
no matter what happens with the next pick, we're gonna nitpick it apart because it's not good.
Yeah. Well, that's also
I
true.
love the Jet fans are always so excited. I just give them their 30 seconds. Give them their 30 seconds and be excited, and then they'll crap all over it.
Can you imagine what it's like to be a Jet? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
Be a Jets fan. Like, and I'm saying that as a Lions fan. Like we went through.
Weird.
Yeah, but they're gonna control the draft for the next 2 years.
2-16. They got multiple firsts next year.
Yep.
Like they have. We talked about this on the show, and I brought this up multiple times. Where this is the way. The Jets. We saw it with the Lions. The Texans did it. Like this is the way now, right, Scott? Like you got to take a hard look at yourself and say, all right. The Saints are on the verge of doing it. Like
it's never a bad thing to take a peek in the mirror, right?
Yeah, and just be
ask
like,
yourself some questions. I'm going to do it tonight
because free agency's dead for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
So multiple draft picks. That's it. That's your key.
And I think, and there's no Steve Eiserman joke being inserted here. I think what you've seen is teams can flip it pretty quickly.
Right.
Quicker than you would. Oh, this is a 5-year plan.
Yeah.
We've seen teams flip it pretty quickly.
Are they going to draft the cocaine now?
Yes, they are. 100%. They draft the cocaine.
Ooh. No surprise.
So David Bailey goes number 2 to the Jets.
Nope.
The pick is in.
Yeah.
They could have gone in a myriad of ways. There
was no wrong answer, right?
I don't think there was a wrong answer there. Scott, I guess I'm looking ahead. Does that mean that Jeremiah Love goes to Arizona? Doesn't that seem like that might be?
We're going to know a lot about how much trading we're going to see in the next 8 minutes.
Right here.
Because if New Orleans or Kansas City pops up to pick 3, we'll know some things.
Okay.
Bailey. Go ahead.
I was going to ask you, like, what? For what? If Kansas City pops up on that screen, for what?
Arvell Reese.
Yep.
Okay.
The project that might be Arvell Reese, but Bailey is a very linear pass rusher who is going to end up playing on the weak side of a formation as a 43 end. It's undeniable watching his speed and quickness. He will chase things down. He's gonna get pressures and all that stuff, but he's in some ways he's lacking a physical component to his game that I'm sure is making Aaron Glenn uncomfortable as this is even happening. Like, you cannot watch him play and say he's a good run defender, because he's not. He's also not willing to take on physicality at times either. And right now I can't imagine that they're going, yeah.
That's so unlike the Jets to not be on the same page. That's
me wonder.
That's really surprising.
But the problem is what are you going to do at pick 2? This is a terrible year to have the second pick.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Christ is king in the chat. And never forget this. Jets had 0 interceptions last year. 0 interceptions.
As many as the 3 of us did.
Yeah, 0. We tied. We tied for the Jets lead.
We tied.
We did. So, Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there. You want to skip the line? Use the super chat.
Spin move.
Yeah, they're showing
there it is.
Yeah, right there. There it is. Good call.
You could see it because he's doing he's chopping the arms down to set up the tackle.
But isn't that a tell with NFL offensive linemen?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to struggle to pull off some of these things. I mean, he is super quick and fast. It's just, there's some refinement that's just not going to be there with his game. I'm not surprised the Jets did it, but.
Do you know the doctor's here, too?
Oh,
Shout
Doc
out
Pierce
to the
is
doc.
here. Yeah,
what
absolutely.
up, Doc?
We got a lot of docs in the house right now. Yeah, Dr. Pierce is here, everybody. So that's our guy. Tuesdays on Big D Energy is a matter of fact. Our injury insider. Danny G, if Arizona takes an edge, we ain't getting an edge.
Possibly.
Can I ask you, would you go with Jeremiah Love?
Yes.
Doesn't Jeremiah Love make sense there?
So that whole thing is the owner wants Jeremiah Love, and I would think that they're desperate to get out of there right now. I would imagine they have to be looking at right tackle, thinking we really need a right tackle too.
Yeah.
But who wins that fight? I don't know. We'll see.
Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm Salty. Here comes the run on edges. In the chat right now, Justin just put it up. What position do you want the Lions to draft? Offensive lineman, tight end, edge, or other? Neal Ruhl, Scott Bischoff, Sean Baligian here with you. We're live at Massage Chair Warehouse. Shout out Sun Cruiser. They came through. Buddy's Pizza. They came through. I'm going to get you these numbers, too, as they get posted. And let me see. Here, David Bailey. David Bailey.
I hope it didn't come off about me talking about him like he's a bad player. He's a really good player.
No, I get what you're saying.
He's not a complete player at this time, but there are questions around. Is he ever like reality? There are moments when he's coming off the edge unblocked, and his job is to physically take on the pulling guard and kind of squeeze all of it down, so there's not a cutback lane for the running back. And there are times when he just will, I don't even want to touch you. I'm not taking on the guard, I'm stepping around it. Wow. And I just can't imagine a D-line coach or
at number 2?
Yeah, just watch his film. It's on his film.
Well, that's why you're here, Scott. So you do.
I don't want anybody to think I don't want anybody to think I'm telling stories. It's on his film.
Scott Bischoff does not tell stories, guys.
Well, not in.
Yeah, just to get you caught up with the numbers. Fernando Mendoza will sign a 4-year, $57.2 million contract, all fully guaranteed. That includes a $38.1 million signing bonus at $14.3 million per year. He will be the 20th highest paid quarterback in football.
Wow.
David Bailey, 4 years, $54.6 million, $36.2 signing bonus, represented by Ryan Williams and Travis Allen.
What's the consensus? Bain, Bailey, Bain. Was there a pecking order there? And correct me if there's a drop off to like the folk group, right? There's a drop off after that.
I'm a big fan of Akeem Messidor.
Okay.
And I know he's older, but right now for the current Lions window of winning, I don't care.
No.
And I don't care that at the end of his first contract, he's going to be 30. I don't think it matters much because he would come in and help you immediately as a pass rusher. I don't expect him to do that. But yes, there's a drop off. I really like Bain's game. I think the wider you line him up, the more difficult it is for tackles. So think about an offensive tackle in college having to set back and stay square to Ruben Bain with all that violence in his hands and his shoulders and all that stuff. And if you're wrong just a little bit, you lose.
1,000.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Bailey is one of those guys who's physically different than everybody else. I don't think that there's I don't think there's a huge gap between Bailey and I mean Bain. I'm talking about Bain.
Man, I dropped my pants around my ankles. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, that was a
Bain's
Spenny question I just got. Spenny wanted me to ask you, is there a big drop-off from Bailey to Bain?
No, I don't think.
How big of a drop-off is it?
The Cardinals took Jeremiah Love. Wow. They did not trade the pick.
I don't necessarily think that I don't think Bailey's a better player than Bain. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. So if there's a drop-off, we're talking about between Bain and Bailey, at least in my opinion.
Dude, that makes sense. It does not surprise. Like we talked about it a couple minutes ago. That does not surprise me at all. Especially when you told me I didn't know that the owner loved him.
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. And they need to put butts in seats, right? That's one way to do it.
Yeah, it's just I think he's one of the highest floor guys in this draft,
yes.
if not the highest.
Yeah,
like you know what you're getting.
He's somewhere between Bijan Robinson and Jahmyr Gibbs as a prospect. Jahmyr Gibbs has been an awesome pro. Love's got juice like that. Like he is juiced.
He was ripping off 7 yards a carry,
it's
in
absurd.
college.
He's phenomenal.
That's what
He's phenomenal.
That's what I put on my graphic that's on the screen right there. It says Love has real juice, the burst, long speed, and frame. All check out for Sundays.
Yeah, I mean, I'm stunned they didn't trade though. I mean, Scott, look, if I'm the Cardinals, it ain't happening this year. with Love, without Love. Like,
Yeah.
And we've seen it. The Cardinals facilitated the Texans' move. Like, when the Texans got legitimate, it was at the expense of the Cardinals.
Yes, and it's not like they're not aggressive. They are aggressive.
Yeah.
Maybe
Scott,
the price is exorbitant.
Does that remind you of when the Giants took Saquon Barkley?
Exactly,
And
yes.
I have to give him credit. The first thing he said to me, Neal, he goes, okay, I get the pick, but the problem is the Giants are so bad that by the time they're good, maybe Saquon Barkley's not even there anymore.
It's the same thing you could say for right now for Jeremiah. They don't – Jacoby Brissett's their quarterback.
Yeah.
Their defense blows. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but
Industry term.
No, but that's it though, and that's why. And I'm not like Love again. I think he's one of the safest players in this draft. It's just down in distance.
He's a great football player.
He's a draw play on 3rd and 10 though.
Yeah.
Like for the Cardinals and where they are right now.
He is. I mean, he is a passing game weapon. Maybe a little. He's
for Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, he's more of a passing game weapon than Barkley was. I think he's a little bit lesser physically as a runner than Barkley was, but like there's nothing he can't do. He's awesome. But he's a running back. You just took a running back 3rd overall.
And again, like I'm not ishing on the pick. I'm not. He's great. Like the film don't
Running
lie.
backs are making a comeback, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
They are back. But I keep going back to that. You're talking 2 years, 3 years for the Cardinals, even if everything goes great. You're talking 2 years, 3 years. Oh, so right about the time you either have to tag him or sign him.
Yeah.
Barkley.
Yeah.
I mean, really,
Yeah.
it's
that's a great pull.
You know what? You know what's interesting too is a franchise like the Cardinals. Wasn't it like 5 years ago we were talking about this? They had all the slew of picks and go, oh man, they're turning it around, and Kyler Murray looks good and all that
fell
stuff.
for it.
It's amazing. Just
Right here.
some franchises just can't get it right.
Me, I fell for that.
Detroit Lions.
We all fell for it.
Yeah.
We fall for it every time. We might have fallen for it 2 picks ago with Goober.
You're right. Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there. Kevin Bell, Spenny in the house. Yeah, Spencer Raxter is in the house, as a matter of fact. Everybody from Woodward is showing out. Woodward Sports chat thread. Jocko Craig, Jeremiah Love, old skinny knees. Them things ain't going to last.
That's crazy.
Jocko Johnson doesn't like them, Scott.
Skinny knees.
Jocko Johnson doesn't like them.
Old skinny knees. That sounds like a
That's a
World
little
War,
aggressive on
like
a
a World
20
War II
yeah.
vet.
Like in
my
Call of
God.
Duty Zombies, he's lying on the ground, crawling. Revive me.
Yeah. Woodward Sports chat thread. Doc Taro, dude's dad is huge. I missed that. Jeremiah Love's dad. He's getting a lot of run. Getting a lot of run in the chat. 100%. That's what they said. They said that guy's almost as big as Spencer Raxter.
All right, don't tell me. Scott just dropped a wow. The Titans have already said that they're staying at 4, and the pick is in. And Bischoff, you want to talk about a tease? He just went. So now I can't wait to see what the wow is.
How you like Fanatics, by the way, in there? They signed the card on the stage. They signed the card on the stage.
Yep. Hey.
Yeah, it is great branding. Dude, the
That's
NFL
super
is
smart.
smart.
That's
they
elite.
don't miss.
Elite level of gluttony right there.
They always win. They never lost.
You know
Undefeated.
that card's getting sold for a couple grand easy.
Yeah, a
They
million
never
percent.
lost.
No.
Never lost.
It's incredible.
They auctioned off the USA gold medal jerseys for a couple 25 grand a pop.
Titans on the clock, and the picks are flying right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
By the
changed
way.
the draft
changed it?
times, and
Yeah,
I
8
like
minutes,
it.
yeah.
It's much quicker, better flowing.
You know what's funny? Sala didn't look happy, and then he realized the camera was on, and then he started smiling.
Yeah.
I don't want to read too much into that.
He's got that dome shined up tonight,
That's
man.
a shiny, shiny dome.
Does that mean they went offense?
Look at the whole draft
Let's wait
room's
and see.
glistening. So
Not a word.
yeah.
We got to do something about this Goodell on stage. Oh, it's creepy. There, I said it. It is. I'm sorry. It's creepy.
The hamburger meat is out in full force
Yeah,
for
big
Roger
time.
Goodell, man. Full force.
I can't wait to see what this
He
is.
is trying to be cool. You're right.
Look how he waltzes.
Jeremiah Love, by the way, fully guaranteed, 4 years, $53 million, $35 million signing bonus, 13.2 per year, 7th highest paid running back in the league.
4 for 53.
Yep.
Here you go.
Must be
Scott.
nice.
All right, the pick is in. Carnell Tate.
Shazam.
Scott, the first. Curveball.
That's a little bit of a curveball.
Yeah.
Now I know why Salah had
Yeah.
that look on his face, right?
I told you it's because he went offense. He's a defensive guy.
Wow. Carnell Tate's a really good receiver.
I mean,
he's
Scott,
a really good receiver.
No doubt about that, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is not a disrespect. Tennessee's doing that?
They need to make Cam Ward work.
Word to Tate, yeah, word to Tate.
You're pot committed now.
You-
Look, they're underdogs,
perfect way to put it.
but they made the call.
Braylon's got a great analysis in there, Neal, if you want to read it.
It's up on there right now. Tate's that smooth. Oh yeah, Braylon broke this one down. That smooth technical operator we've come to expect out of Columbus. Elite hands. Literally didn't drop a single pass last season. Understands how to use his frame to shield defenders at the catch point. He may not have that take the top off speed. His route running's polished. He creates separation anyway. NFL comparison: Devonta Smith with a slightly bigger frame.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a really good route runner. I think his ceiling is as a super strong wide receiver 2 or like a 1B type. I don't think he's ever going to be a run the entire offense through him type of player, but they have Alec Amon-Ra, they have Chimere Dike, they have they have weapons. Carnell Tate now they have weapons. Cam Ward really needs to work for them. They took him first overall last year. This is a nod there. Like this, it really needs to work.
How far off was he last year? Because it's not like we get a chance to see a lot of Tennessee Titan football. What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
You all right?
How
far off was he?
He was a young player throwing in a different offense to players he wasn't familiar with. There were moments he looked really good. He is very physically talented. He can make every throw. He's got a ridiculous arm. You just need to surround him with talent.
All right, let me get your take on this in the text thread right now. Tossetti Aurora says teams are picking the best available players like Brad.
No offense, but I don't totally agree with that.
And I know where you're going with that. Yep.
To me, Caleb Downs is one of the best players in this draft. Mansour Delane, the corner from LSU, phenomenal football player. Sonny Styles, phenomenal football player. Arvell Reese has a huge ceiling. That's the point. We just saw a running back go. We've seen a receiver go. Pick 2 is a little different because they had to make a pick. But, there are really good players left. And, I don't believe Carnell Tate was the best receiver in this class. But I also understand the fit there. So it's good. But, if the Titans had taken Sonny Styles for Robert Saleh, that would be a nice, interesting fit. The way, the way they did things out in San Francisco. Again, I struggle with the idea that Caleb Downs maybe he comes off the board here. He's a really good player. Sonny Styles is a really good player. Reuben Bain's a really good player. We'll see.
Look how excited Jeremy Shockey is.
I do have a breaking news that just happened.
Yes.
The Chiefs did just trade into 6
there it
after
is.
5.
Hi. Hi, Scott.
Hi,
you
Caleb
doing?
Downs.
There you go.
Hi, Caleb Downs. Welcome to Kansas City.
Like, legit, he's the best athlete in the draft, Scott. Like, that's what people are saying about Downs. He's the best athlete.
Come on.
Dude, the Chiefs on a gap year.
I don't know anything about what's going on, but it wouldn't surprise me if this is Caleb Downs right here, and the Chiefs come up for pass rusher.
Shit.
Wouldn't surprise. Maybe. We'll see.
Scott, don't do this to me.
Here we go.
He's going Maui Noah or Caleb Downs?
Here we go.
Good. I don't know. It could be Maui. No. Could be.
Dude. Yeah.
I hate
Who
the
do we
pickings
think's
in
going here?
commercial.
Who do we think's going here?
I do too. Are the Chiefs going to go Reese? Are the Giants going to go Reese?
That's another. It could easily be Reese at pick 6. He would be a nice. He'd
Would
be
the
an
Chiefs
intriguing.
go Bain?
Yes.
I think they'd go Reese over Bain.
Okay.
Do you really?
I do. Yeah.
I just and I hate doing this because
Jordan
all I'm gonna
Tyson
do
is-
Wait in 7.
Jordan Tyson has been talked about with this being a guy at pick 5 too.
Then
so,
the intrigue and the smoke about Washington in
up there.
7,
Don't look over
then we open that door. Oh, that'll be fun.
I think if Sonny Styles is available at pick 7, he will be the pick at
Full
pick 7,
trade.
and they will not trade down.
Full trade
yeah, what do we got?
details on the Chiefs trade. Number 6 for 9, 74, and 148.
So there you go. You have your first. What's that? A fourth, right?
Yep.
178 to fourth.
74 is a
and
third.
Fourth and a third.
Third and a fourth, right?
Third and a fourth.
That's not it.
We're in.
but you're
Boys,
going-
we're in. We're in.
No, but listen, you're going from 9 to 6. That's a whole lot
Yeah.
different than going from 17 to 7.
to 7.
Yeah.
Especially in a top-heavy draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we run a second.
Do you know what I hate, Scott? You know me, like too. This would be hell for me. Everybody's eating behind us, and we're sitting here doing.
Oh,
show
I'm
and we
furious.
can't
Yeah.
eat. That's hell for me.
Where's the ice cream?
right? You
I need to know.
Bane, bring us the demon of the shadows.
Look at Shockey.
Come
Look
on.
at how upset
Look
he's.
at
He's
New
been
York
standing up.
Nicholsito's
No,
in
Nick,
the
you got to
house,
get in the
dude.
shot for the
Yeah,
Giants.
get in here.
pick.
Yeah,
You gotta
get in the shot.
New York
Get in the
Nicholsito
shot.
is here on that. This is your moment, man. 5 and 10.
One
5 and 10.
shining moment
Yeah.
for Nicholsito.
Tev Sauce in the super chat. We getting Bane, boys, or we cry. So there's that as
We're
well.
getting, yeah, I know he told me. We're getting-
You know what though, real quick on the Chiefs, they're going to get their edge rusher, and they're going to let Chris Jones go after this year, and then they're going to save $19 million in cap space on a gap year. Mahomes is going to come back, and we're going to rerun this whole thing. Who
Get
says
ready.
no?
No way.
That's going to
There's
happen.
not-
They're going to rebuild.
Way, no way.
Yep. They're the second
There's no
coming
such
of the
thing as
prime
rebuild.
Patriots. Yep.
There's no such
Yes,
thing
there
as
is.
rebuild.
Watch it.
RJ Graham brings
Not with
up
them.
RJ Graham brings up a good point. The Titans logo sucks. It does suck.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue.
Wowee.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't do that, Scott. You're doing it again. Aren't
No,
you?
I'm not saying a word.
Okay, when I hear wowee, though, I don't like wowee because it makes me wonder why you're saying wowee.
It's good. It's not about anything that's happened in these next two picks.
Okay.
Navy Goat in the chat. Dude's got the windbreaker and gold chain. He looks like a Giants fan.
And he's
Hey,
got his
how are
Knicks
how are the
shirt on.
Knicks doing? Not okay. People in the chat want to know: are you Maz's son? You are okay. Hey, okay. All right. Maz's offspring. Is this Maz's son?
I got $3.
Absolutely. Naderade, where's Maz watching from? I don't know. But the
I'm
pick is
surprised
in.
he's not here.
Giants 5 and 10. I'm telling you guys, like Giants to the playoffs at 3-1.
Dude, I legit.
I'm intrigued.
Legit.
Bomb pop 6.5 to 1 to win the division. You'll do dumber things
Yep.
with your money.
100%. I can't wait to see what this is.
Yeah, you'll do dumber things with your money. There is no doubt about
I'm
it.
not going as far though. I told Nick,
Yeah.
I'm not winning the division. No, I don't want in on that action. But they're working, man. They really are. They're doing it the right way. Here we go.
Oh, they seem hype. Whoever it is.
Yeah. For those of you just joining us, it is a Woodward Sports draft party. We're live at Massage Chair Warehouse. We got all the personalities here. Dr. Pierce is here hanging out. Shout out Dr. Eric Duncan here, the purveyor of the Massage Chair House. Look him up on YouTube, by the way. He's like YouTube famous. And they ship worldwide as well. So check it all out. But the Giants here getting ready to make the call. And, New York Nick Lucido is
Who do you
here.
want him to pick?
Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs. That's who
Anybody
New York
else?
Nick Lucido.
Anybody else? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it could be.
Who it is?
There you
There's
go.
Arvell Reese.
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go. Some would say the best overall prospect in the draft. Scott, break it down.
He's a player that everybody had written in pen to pick 2 for the longest time. Stack linebacker who shows you the ability to give you some edge rush and is a bit of an assassin as a blitzer. But again, off-ball linebacker, you got to find a way to make him work as a pass rusher. Everybody wants to make him the next Micah Parsons. And that is so hard to do.
Yeah.
To take a guy who is a off-ball linebacker and turn him into a full-time edge guy, it's just, that's tough.
Here was my breakdown of it because I did have to do a deep dive on it. Word on the street, like more of a hybrid linebacker in Matt Patricia's system. Here's my red flag. Had a lack of stats due to being a spy and read player.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always hear about that. It sounds a lot like Shamar Stewart.
But very,
I hear
very,
about it. I never see it.
very, very important for the Ohio State defense. the reality is this is Jim Harbaugh's first pick with the Giants. I do trust that they're going to be able to figure out how to deploy him, and that was the thing with the Jets is what are you going to exactly what's the plan, right? He is he was penned as early as pick 2 for all the physical tools he has. He's a very interesting player. It's appropriate where he goes. It's a good pick.
I did mark him a Matt Patricia survivor in my breakdown as well.
Can I say this, though? You know why
I laughed at that one.
You know why teams like the Kansas City Chiefs are successful? Because they're aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told you, I'm not one of those guys. The window isn't closed, any of that. I just wish we'd show some aggression. I do.
No,
and I know Brad would say, how do you define aggression? And I would say, you know damn well how you define aggression.
It's like art. It's like porn. You know it when you see it,
Yeah.
right? Like you don't have to sit there. Well, is that aggressive? No, you
know
it.
what I'm talking about. Stop it.
And they did it all.
Yeah.
Like when they went in and got Patrick Mahomes, and like, look, I retweeted a tweet from like NFL memes where they said, just remember, everybody, this is you, and it was all the fans. Patrick Mahomes,
Yep.
what are they doing? Like it is.
We
like,
were stunned. I remember
Yeah.
that draft day. We were stunned.
No whammy.
all right. So they're showing Reese, Reese clips right now.
Yeah.
This is one of the couple sacks he had. Half
Yeah,
sack
you
or
can see
whatever.
him get up under that tackle and move him like that. Little ghost move, dipping the shoulder. That's all impressive stuff.
You knew with the Chiefs moving up that the pick was going to be in very quickly, so we're waiting to see what the pick is.
No whammy. No room to bang. No room to bang.
Scott,
No Bane, baby.
No bang.
I thought it was going to be Bain, and I'm going to say it again. Let's see. We're going to find out. In
Yeah,
just a
no,
moment.
I can't wait. I can't wait for this one.
This feels like it's flying.
It is because
I
teams are
love
running
the new
out of
format. It's awesome.
Purposely.
where we thought there were going to be trades. Instead, it was like the opposite. They're like, no,
Yeah.
it's our pick. We're
Well,
going.
we talked about this, right?
Yeah.
Like
I fall for it every year, Scott. I'm sorry.
everybody does, but it is hard to execute the trade ups. But if we look at what the Chiefs paid, and I don't know how that we should look at the Rich Hill thing. You gave up a third and a fourth plus pick 9 to move up 3 spots and get a guy that very much you coveted.
Yep.
Right? Like,
You
Sean,
have
to your point, be aggressive like that. That's good.
Yep. Scott, you have to trust your scouting process. Regardless of what other people say, if he's great, go for it. Go for it. That's why you're in the spot that you're in. And in fairness to Brad, some of those moves, at least in the top part of the draft, have worked very, very well.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's an example. 2 years ago, 3 drafts ago, if you had given up your second round pick, which turned out to be Ennis Rakestraw, to go up another 5 spots and get Quinion Mitchell, would anybody really care? No offense, but would anybody really care that you missed out on Ennis Rakestraw?
Third and a fifth, dude.
Rich Hill has this as pretty much a perfectly even score.
Yep.
Yeah. So there you
which
go.
tells you lack of suitors, right? Like
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
it's pretty much the Chiefs.
I mean, we heard the Saints wanting to come up. The Saints, from what I understood, wanted to come up for a receiver. Maybe after Tate goes off the board at pick 4, they're not interested in anymore,
Yeah.
right? Like, I don't know. But this is good for the Lions at this point because you do have a team in Kansas City that was supposed to take a tackle.
and Spenny and I talked about this. They did trade an All-Pro cornerback. The Chiefs traded an All-Pro cornerback.
Yeah, to the Rams, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So you trade an All-Pro corner, and you get an All-Pro
and you just
corner
got
on a
a
rookie
stud.
deal.
Yeah, and a rookie deal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal player.
That's what smart franchises do.
Well, you know what that is? To localize it, that is Sam Laporta and
Instead of Hawkins.
That's
Yeah.
the upgrade. Absolutely.
Yeah.
you're just
Delane is
you're resetting the clock.
he's a phenomenal player. He is a really good fit in a press scheme, physical. There you go.
Man, Commander's pick is in.
Sonny
Wow.
Styles.
They're staying.
I don't know
Scott.
that. I don't know that, but
They're-
my guess
yeah,
is
well, there goes the.
just look at his hands.
Yeah, they could go Maui Noah here.
Yeah, they really could.
Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs.
Lots of guys on the board here for them.
No tackles taken yet.
Remember when Washington pounded us in the playoffs? Do you remember that? It was really fun, wasn't it?
The good old days.
Do you remember that? Do you
The
remember
good
how
old
fun
I
that
remember
days.
when I thought we were a couple plays away from a Super Bowl.
Remember
But
that?
it was a nice dream.
That was really cool.
I
that day.
checked back. I checked back in, Spenny. You know that's pushing 100,000 views. Like that thing still gets views to this day. Remember we were turning on each other.
Yeah, you
What
guys
day
were
was it? The day
screaming,
after?
I get
The
like-
day after?
What's that?
After they lost to Washington?
No, the live stream.
Oh, okay.
Like, once it became apparent they were going to lose, we were cannibalizing each other. Like, you suck. No, you suck.
Oh, everybody turned on themselves and each other very quickly.
That was awful. Just
It was. Woodward Sports chat thread. You want to skip the line, use the super chat. If you got anything cool, drop it in there. You can skip the line, and you at Jocko Craig, over 1,000 viewers right now. Yeah, where are we at, by the way? It's got to be popular.
appreciate you guys,
Yeah,
man.
it's still absurd to me.
You know what?
Like,
Listen, we're just a bunch of idiots doing the same thing you guys
Boy,
do.
is that the truth.
That's what makes this fun, man. And seriously, we appreciate you.
Swag King. Hey, Bish, it's me again. Are you ready for Miller?
No,
Okay.
I'm not. I don't even want to deal with it.
All right, fair enough. O'Brien 81, second year in a row watching you guys on draft day. Appreciate it. That's what we're
Appreciate
talking
you,
about.
man.
Thank you,
Thank
brother,
you.
for sure. Jeremy Kruger, will we trade up into where? Thanks, Woodward. Right here, right now. They trading up? Things are kind of falling
Just
their
pick
way
7?
right now.
This was originally the spot that
Yeah.
we heard this
Just
morning
in general.
that they were
Yeah.
interested
Just in general.
But we also knew that if a certain player fell to them, they would not trade.
Right.
And it was, again, I don't know anything, but it was Jeremiah Love going there or Sonny Styles going there. Sonny Styles
Sonny
is available.
Styles.
I think in some ways they would prefer to just sit and make this pick than move down. So I'm not saying that Brad didn't try. He may have tried
Yeah.
and got told no.
And we'll never hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Well, about 10 years from now, we'll hear it.
Yeah. They had a deal, but yeah.
Cartier, Brad is low-key the devil. What? Like, what? What's the problem? What is the problem? Shout out Microwave Nick here in the house as too.
Hasn't Brad
Dude,
brought a
great
bunch
job.
of really
Seriously,
good players?
I'm
here?
so serious.
Don't, Scott, don't.
I think he's
don't,
done a pretty good job.
Don't. I've
You're
marked
feeding-
myself safe
You're
from
feeding
that
it.
so
yeah,
far.
you're feeding it. You are.
Like, come on, just please don't.
I'll stop.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Jocko Craig, I spend all day listening to you guys because I work in IT, so I need sports on in the background. What better than your own biased fan base? LOL. Hey, at least you're honest, man. At least you're honest. Chili Damon, pick number 9. Still have good players to trade for.
100%.
Like, keep this energy, guys, because
Yeah.
if
It was a 3rd and a 5th to move up, not a 3rd and a 4th.
Yeah, that's a fair thing. Here, come here.
yeah.
3rd and 5th, I'm there.
He's there.
Give me Bane.
Especially
I'm
with
with
the
you.
way the draft's falling right now. I mean, Maine Falls, couple more picks, you got to tap in.
That 5th round pick gets you 13 Rich Hill points, by the way. So it's basically
Yeah.
not much.
Yeah, it's a throw-in.
Yeah, it's a sweetener, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But yeah, according to the Rich Hill chart, it was basically even. Chiefs paid a little over the market line or whatever. Dante 151. Steve Eiserman is saying, okay, here we go. All right, everybody, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, everybody. All right, so we're waiting. The Commanders. The pick is in. Where do you see this one going?
I mean, we talked about it.
Sonny Styles.
I think it's Sonny Styles for them to just sit here and pick. They've talked about wanting to go defense. Really good player.
Got to replace Bobby Wagner at some point.
Heart in the middle of the defense. Yeah. It makes sense. I would think Caleb Downs would make some sense too, but I think their needs are more middle linebacker type.
Yeah.
Styles is really interesting because he's a kind of a grown-up safety. Like he outgrew the safety position. He's really good in coverage.
Good value, too.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it checks
'cause-
the value box.
Yeah, because he's going to impact the passing game.
Right.
It's not like you're getting a two-down thumping linebacker.
Sonny Styles?
You know.
Yeah,
There you go.
Sonny Styles, let's go.
Baby, let's go.
You guys are setting yourselves up to be super bummed.
Let us believe.
What is the dream?
Let us believe.
All right.
There's nothing better. I love it so much. Like, the people have spoken, Brad.
Rich Hill score. Rich Hill score.
Put on the shirt.
Put the shirt on. Sean, today. Put the shirt on.
Put the shirt on.
The pick is in.
They
That
gave
was
you
quick.
a shirt. Put the shirt on. Jesus, I wore the shirt today.
So we talked about the tackle run starting.
Yeah.
And how it could be potentially as early as 5, 6. Cleveland moves back to pick 9. My guess is they're going to start the tackle run.
Yeah.
I don't think the Saints are going to do it. They're okay there. They drafted Kelvin Banks last year. I don't know exactly where they're going to go. This is downs or receiver to me. We'll see. But the tackle run might start.
Draft on any other outlet. Still can't get ABC. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact. Yeah, there you go. Tell him. You just send him the link too. No, but Scott, like for real. So, like let's start to lock in, bro, as my son would say right now.
Yeah.
So, okay, Saints mark them safe from a tackle. You think?
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're talking 1. The Browns at 9.
Yep.
Probably right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 picks till the Lions pick. A tackle hasn't been taken yet.
Correct.
It's looking good, right?
Looking good. Yep.
There is a group of 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And even if you include the kid from Clemson, it might be even larger
So
than
that's who the guy busting my balls on the thread is that's all about my thoughts on Blake Miller. Yeah, we'll talk about Blake Miller if they make that pick.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we won't have to talk about it.
Yeah. No, it is. The board is going very, very good right now for the Lions.
Well, the pick is in already.
It
Jesus.
happened
I can't
super
lie.
fast.
The best Lions drafts, guys have just fallen into their lap.
100%.
We've been talking about that. Like, honestly, KJ, this could be the year, God forbid, where need and BPA intersect.
Yes.
Like finally for this franchise.
The Holy
Finally,
Trinity.
yes, we're crossing the stream. There it is. And my pants will be off.
Yeah. It's a trough. We're at a trough.
We're at it.
Yeah. And need is pissing, and BPA is pissing.
I'm just
and
holding.
the streams.
I'm holding it
have
right
crossed.
there, and
All
you
right,
guys
there
don't
go.
even know.
Like the Joe Louis Arena bathroom. All right, here we go.
Do you need a bottle or something?
I will in a second.
See, they might take Bane though because they're losing Cameron Jordan. I hate to say it.
Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Woodward. All right, Woodward Sports chat thread. Trade up. Will the Lions trade with the Saints? Well, it's funny you asked that.
No, the pick is in.
The pick is in.
The pick is in. So there you go. All right. So all right,
And Cleveland's
going to
take a tackle.
You would think.
Undoubtedly.
Probably Baligoa. And Baligoa at 9's a great pick. In my opinion.
Are you surprised he's still there, Scott?
Is it the back thing?
Could be. He has an asymptomatic herniated disc. So, being that it's asymptomatic, that's really good, and it may never be a problem.
clear, yeah.
But there is a consideration that he might need a cleanup, which is not a great thing.
No.
He is a right tackle. He is probably I think he'll play right tackle, but potentially a high-level guard.
Can
Really
always
good
count
player.
on him.
Can I tell you
That taxes and gluttony from Fanatics.
do you know the true story of this? I think, Neal, you and I were talking the Aaron Gibson draft.
Yeah.
Okay? Listen to me. I was at the Silverdome. I was covering it for my first radio station. When they told the Lions that he had an issue, they were completely unaware of it. You need to know that. You need to
The
know
Lions didn't know.
that is, look it up. They didn't know.
And but
Scott, they didn't know.
And Scott, to go back to it, and I don't want to spend a ton of time on this, but the Boss Bailey thing, they did know. Like I know this from the source that did the assessment, and they never went to the top and said,
Hey,
you can't
Mac.
do this.
Wow.
But they did with Boss Bailey. They did. And they did it anyway.
Scott, I can tell you what's up, Mac. I can tell you who the guy was during a break, and you would know who it was. Legitimately, somebody mentioned it to him, and his eyes went like this.
not good.
And so they literally got crapped on.
They had They had many years of,
Yes.
of ignoring things.
Yes.
And Mike Williams and some other. Yeah.
Yep.
So
I'm really intrigued at this because I think the name that the boys were just chanting, I think that might be the name here, fellas. I could be wrong.
Don't tell me that, Sean.
I'm sorry. I'm tired of killing you poor Justin's rainbows. I've killed so many of his rainbows this year. I hope it
all
isn't.
right, so if it is Ruben Bain for the crowd here, and you wanted to make the move, Rich Hill says it would cost you 17, obviously, your second this year and a second next year. Yes. You're in for 2 seconds.
No.
That's aggressive.
We're moving on. It's good.
I'm
We're
not.
good. We're good, people.
Okay, you know what? Not knowing, would I give up 50 this year? And especially if next year's draft is as good as it is, even if it is 60, Scott, we're as good as we think we are. I don't think I'm doing that. I don't think I am.
If you watch Ruben Bain, the way he plays at this point, I really don't care about pick 50. I just don't.
Okay.
Well, your second next year too.
Okay.
I don't think you'd have to
defer.
do that. I don't think you'd have to give up a second next
Rich
year.
Hill says you do.
Well, did Rich Hill believe in the Chiefs trade? That seemed like it was a
he
little
called
bit
it
of
dead even.
But
okay.
why can't we make it? Why can't you make it a future third and a 4 this year?
There we go, Scott. Get on Neal's ass.
It's not me. It's Rich Hill.
Oh, yeah, you're reading numbers
All right.
off screen.
Not
right,
not
Rich.
Oakland Athletics. Rich Hill. It's Rich Hill.
Come on, Rich.
Come on. It's not me.
He's not the Grizzlies, Rich Hill. No.
No.
The compensation I saw for pick 7 earlier was in and around $17.50, a 4th this year and a 4th next year is what I had seen to go from 17 to 7.
Kuiper
For whatever it's
doesn't even
worth.
have Bain in his top 5 right now.
Let me see here. I did the numbers on that one. The second and a future first. But you got back a 5th.
There's just no way you'd have to give up a future first.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a price to pay for making that kind of a move. It's prohibitive for sure. It's just how much do you value the player? I don't know that the Lions do value Ruben Bain because of some of the other stuff.
Ian Rappaport just reported that the Giants are sticking and picking at 10.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Let me tell you something.
So that should be a tell as to what's available.
And this is turning out like a lot of the mocks were turning out, where all these tackles are here, including the kid from Miami and Spencer from Utah. It's crazy. I did not expect this at pick coming up to pick 10. Here comes O-line, right?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Don't be Bain. Anyone but Bain.
We're good.
Jordan.
Yes, Jordan Tyson! Let's go! I actually had him locked and loaded over here.
Okay.
I expected that.
I am legit scared for what's going to happen if they pick Ruben Bain.
I'm going on the other side.
Yes.
No, I'm getting behind McCarty.
Are you getting out of the bunker?
I'm grabbing McCarty and B-Lad and saying, you guys are running security.
Yeah. Braylon had a breakdown on him.
Here it is.
Yeah. Can you pop that one back up, Justin? Because I am curious to see.
It's coming up there. It will take a
I'm
sec.
curious to see.
He's a dude.
He's unreal.
Spenny. Not Chuck in the super duper chat. Spenny versus Eazy, Sun Cruiser Chug Race.
Easy, that's all I ask. I'm a trust.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
It should be up there.
All right, Tyson's your classic X receiver who lives to win the outside and command a massive target share. He's a target magnet because he's a nuanced route runner who can manipulate defensive backs' hips to get open. A monster in that 10 to 19 yard range where most NFL games are won. NFL comparison, Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
He's
very, very impressive as a route runner. He does have a significant injury history. He broke his collarbone. He tore his ACL and other ligaments a few years ago. He had multiple hamstring issues last year. There's stuff there.
Neal,
but as far as being the route running, all that stuff, it's very impressive.
You dropped the challenge to Spenny. He turns around and asks Eazy, and Eazy just goes, all right. Like, just not even a second hesitation. Like, yeah, we could do that. These things are so damn good.
I'll step in for Eazy. Give me an iced tea one. I'll do one. I'll do it.
That kid's in trouble. Jeez, good for him.
Here,
Good
you
for
guys
him,
talk
man.
amongst yourselves for a second.
No, you know what? Dream come true. Scott, what's your take on Tyson?
He's a really good route runner. He is. There's not a lot of yards after catch in his game. Really good in the contested catch situations. I think he's a really good athlete. He brings some injury history, and I don't know that he's a super physical player, but to run routes the way he does, he's going to get open. He's going to be open. Broken collarbone. He had a multi-ligament tear in his knee a few years ago. He had hamstring issues last year. To his credit, he played through it. So really interesting player. It's a really nice pairing with Chris Olave.
Yeah.
This is pretty wild.
What
here.
was that? Spenny by a hair? Is that the best way to say it? Spenny by a hair?
You
Yeah.
good? You good?
You know what? You could, and that's a window into your soul, dude. You could have lied to everybody.
It took you 11 seconds to finish that Sun Cruise.
I really like Tyson. I think he's a really good route runner. He's got a great catch radius, just like Braylon said. Paired with Olave, a lot of speed. They're going to be a tough offense to play against. Hopefully, they can figure out for their future, figure out their offensive line and their defense. But they're a good young team. They're doing it right, rebuilding after the cap hell that they were in earlier.
There's still a lot of work to be done down in New
for sure.
Orleans.
But they're definitely a bright young offense. They still got Olave. Hopefully he can stay healthy with the concussion. I like Tyson. Hopefully, the injury history, like Scott said, is definitely a concern. You got two receivers that are essentially injury prone.
Yeah.
And that is definitely scary. But Shuck put out some good tape last year.
Well, you need to surround him with talent and figure out very quickly, do you have your guy?
Yes.
Tyson helps with that. I think we're going to see. I don't know what the Giants are doing. I don't know what the Browns are doing, but I believe if everything that you know going into the draft is that the Browns are looking at tackle and the Giants we're looking at a tackle even at pick 5, I think we're seeing
Justin.
Yeah.
Justin.
We're seeing
He was just holding up the card.
We're seeing
They print money. That's what the league does. What's up? You want to come on?
There's a reason the
You
rich
should.
stay rich. They find out which is which.
McCarty, ladies and gentlemen.
Darren, you're the best. It's good to see you. How are you? Nice to see you. Good. Thank you. Thank you for what you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead,
We're
Sean.
good.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there. D-Mac here in the house.
I think we see the tackle run begin right now.
Okay.
That's where I think this starts, and that's problematic for.
It is because you wanted it to go into the generational numbers.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, though.
But what pick was that? 8?
Yeah. So we're at pick 9 now,
Yeah,
and I think.
Lions are-
that was 11 in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lions are nine picks away from this. So they're going to get – I think it's safe to say at this point, all right, final win. So there's that. I think, Scott, it's safe to say you're going to get a player you're going to like if you're a Lions fan right now.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
You should.
I think that's true. My question is, Scott, if there is it that imperative in your opinion that the Lions need to take an offensive tackle with that pick? Or, like when I'm saying, if Neal said now that's 8 picks away, do they move up 2 or 3 spots to get, is this the time to do that with the offensive tackle? Or
It just depends on how they got this group graded, but there is a way you can thread the needle even if if you ignored that position tonight. You can still there are things you can do. It just really puts you better get it right and with pick 50 or moving on, but like a player like Markel Bell from Miami would be
there's some value later in
Yeah, there are, but you're gambling, but you're also putting that at right tackle and saying Larry Borum and you got to figure it out. I think we're going to see a bunch go, and it's going to be a bummer that as they come off. We'll see what they do. So far, it's gone pretty good for the tackle position for them, but
I know.
we'll see what happens here.
New York, Nick Lucido on the clock. Who they going? Caleb.
It's got to be Caleb Downs.
If they take Bain on the biggest
Yeah. If I were you, I'd stand by the exit. Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna make it out.
All right, the pick is in. Shout out New York Nick Lacito. There you go. Oh boy, here they go.
Scott, you nailed it. The run of the offensive tackle.
Yeah.
It was coming.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
Another Neal profile for you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on, I got you. I'll get it to him 1 second. All right, here we go. What was Smitty? Is Gutierrez B-Lads +1? That's insider stuff right there. Moyaga, it's a 3-year starter. He started all 42 games for the U the last 3 seasons, All-American last year, but probably profiles as a guard. How high would you go for a guard? Well, that's your answer.
Yeah, I mean,
or is he a tackle?
He's going to play tackle. He's going to play right tackle right now.
Trade?
There's no reason. Oh, boy. Is it? Oh, it's Dallas. It's 1 pick.
Jerry, don't you do this to me.
All right, so all right, everybody calm down. So Dallas didn't give him 12.
Here's the rumors. George Pickens might be a Dolphin right now. We'll see. But the rumors were.
Why? Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. I think I know this. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I want to hear you go.
So he didn't sign his. They tagged him.
I thought he did sign it.
He signed it this afternoon.
Yeah.
In response to what they were trying to do, which was trade him. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do.
I already have the package here. It's 11 for 12, 177, and 180.
Okay, so 1 pick, you gave up.
Yeah.
A 5 and a 6, or 2 5s, whatever it is.
Now, Scott, to your point, what I found interesting today is it wasn't Jera that came out and talked.
Yes.
It was Stephen Jones that came out and talked.
Yeah.
And Stephen Jones kind of played the role of Dick. There's no other. I don't know if you saw that because we were joking about it this morning. Stephen was going, look, in no world does it make sense to pay 2 high-caliber wide receivers high-caliber contracts,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
So we were joking all morning. Call Jared, Bradley, my good friend Bradley, and make a deal with Brad Holmes that way. But, I mean, it's still possible at 20, obviously, but the thought was maybe you trade up to 12, but instead they trade up to 11.
This could be Mekhi Lemon. This could be Casey Concepcion. There's a bunch of ways this could go. I don't think tackle's in play here. It could be for Miami, but it's not here. This will be interesting. I think this is Caleb Downs. I don't know anything. I'm not tipping anything.
I got another report for you as well. Apparently, the Giants worked profusely with the medical staff at Miami, and they are supremely confident in the fact that Francis Maligo's back is okay, and he will be playing.
Yeah, the reality on there, and the doctors could tell you this, go get an MRI, and you might have a bulging disc that you don't know anything about. Right? So if he's asymptomatic and in the future there is a little cleanup that might have to happen, we're not talking about a significant thing. We're not, it's not like, an ACL reconstruction with other ligaments that are problematic in there. So that was a value pick. That was a nice pick.
So right now, as it sits, the Lions 7 picks away. If you go by just by ranking, just to give you an idea of where it would fall, Monroe Freeling falls right into that range. But you're going like right in the mix. Proctor would be available as well. Freeling would be available, like for like. So take that for whatever it's worth.
Scott, as we were talking about this morning, and again, this is as unscientific as it gets, okay? It amazed me last night. I did so many gosh damn mock drafts, and almost every one had Freeling on there.
Yeah.
Almost, and I was like, he's not going to be available at 17. But again, now this is where we get into the Falk conversation. If Falk is there, might there be the chance? Because he kind of he makes us happy with the edge.
Yeah.
But he's more of the run edge, which Brad is desirous.
I don't have as big of a problem with it as all of you will.
I was hoping you'd be happy.
I do like Desirous.
There's a bunch of run edges in round 2. Like Gabe Yakis from Illinois.
Love him.
Danny Dennis Sutton from Penn State. T.J. Parker from Clemson.
Miss Parker.
There are a bunch of guys at pick 50 who profile similar to what Keldrick Falk will at pick 17. That's just my opinion, and I'm willing to be wrong about it.
Scott, Sean Baligian's personal wish list, and I've been saying this for weeks with KG in the morning. Freeling and then Yakis from Illinois at 50. I'd be
all day
happy
long.
as a pig in slop.
Yeah, yes. I would too.
I am so intrigued to see what Jara's doing.
Sure.
It should be.
I'd love to hear you say
it should be
Jara.
very obvious to us what he's. I mean, it has to be Downs, right? It has to be.
Where we think he's the best athlete in the draft. And you know what they say about athletes. They love
Hey,
glory
Jerry,
holes.
you're the best.
Yeah.
I know.
I know.
What about so the Cowboys here, if they don't take Bain, and this one's for Spen.
They're not taking Bain. I'm 100% positive that Bain is not on their board. He's not.
Are they really?
Oh my God.
All right, Spenny, this is for you. If the Lions don't, if the Cowboys don't take Bain, the Rich Hill draft scorecard, your 2/4 would get it done.
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat. Wouldn't even think twice. Wouldn't even think twice. Take the fourths and be gone with it.
Take a third.
Scott, do you agree?
Yeah.
Take the fourths.
If you're getting Reuben Bain that we see on TV every Saturday, take the second. Who gives a shit? Sorry. But, like, in
I
the
love it,
2
Scott.
years.
Give me that.
Get in there.
Seriously.
We finally cracked him.
2 years from now, nobody's going to care if Bain works.
Right.
It just
That fires up Dr. Eric Duncan here at Massage
Sorry.
Chair Warehouse. He gets excited because we finally cracked Scott Bischoff.
yeah.
Yeah, throw the second. Give him the second. Hey, whatever. So,
I love it. That's the type of mentality we need right now.
Now, to be fair, I don't think they're going to do that.
Reuben Bain! Reuben Bain! Reuben Bain! Reuben Bain!
Here we go, gang. Oh, here we go, ASP.
All right, relax.
ASP.
You people.
Oh, this kid's going to be something, I tell you.
Multiple Norris.
Justin said Calder and Norris next year, boys.
Are you not an ASP guy?
You know what, Scott? I've learned that if we steer clear of initials, guys.
Yeah.
You know, like if guys
You
get
don't like the SB boys?
If you're the Dolphins and it's 2/4 to go back to 17, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you
But
know
it's no. Honestly, it's way more than that though, because Miami is moving one spot, getting the exact same player they would have taken at 11.
Right.
So for them, it's the Lions would have cost the Lions a lot more than 2/4 to get
That
up to
makes so
pick
much
11.
sense. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
That makes so much.
Reuben Bain! Reuben Bain! Reuben Bain! Reuben Bain! Reuben Bain! Reuben Bain!
Now I do think the Rams would be a pretty natural trade partner. The Rams. I think
There's
the Rams are
familiarity there.
a little bit. I think the Rams are targeting Kenyon Sadiq. Kenyon Sadiq should be there at pick 17. I don't know how much it would cost, but maybe that's something. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to be honest. The dream for me is Monroe Freeling. It just is,
1,000%.
and I'm going to be crushed if it's not. But
6 picks away.
I don't expect it to happen
6
either.
picks
All
away,
right, we
everybody.
got an analysis from our very own Travis Maddox on this one, Ohio State fan.
Wowza! Wow.
Dude, that
run
makes
into the
so much.
podium.
Look Jara's face, and you know he's going to sit there and go, "We picked the best player in the draft. He's the most athletic guy." Everybody says that. You know you're going to hear that stuff. Boy, Scott, now it gets intriguing because I want to bring this to everybody's attention. Okay, when you look at the offensive tackles on the board right now, okay, legitimately, you've got Freeling, Proctor, Miller. They're all on the board right now.
Right. Balake. 6 picks away, everybody, from the Lions picks. We're live at the Massage Chair House in West Bloomfield. Neal Ruhl, Scott Bischoff.
Curveball coming. Not
Sean
here.
Baligian.
Not at 13?
At 13.
At 13?
Yeah.
Don't forget, everybody, tomorrow morning, your first stop, Sean Baligian Morning Show with Maz. Tap in. Is Maz going to be there tomorrow?
I don't know
Can
if
he be
will.
bothered?
I don't know if he will be.
Okay.
It's only the biggest day of literally the year, and
Who
he
knew?
decided he wasn't
Yeah.
going to.
But yeah, first place for it. Sean Baligian's got you.
Sean,
he's
let
got
me
you
know
covered.
if you need me to tap in. I'll come
Justin,
early.
you know I always love when you come in. You know
I'll
that.
come in early.
Yeah,
Just let me know.
I always. I don't know if he's in. Yeah, talk to what's his name? Talk
Boom.
to Anson.
Yeah, I'll text Anson.
Thomas Roro in the chat. Great pick for Dallas. I agree with that.
I
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with that. That is a very sensical pick.
Okay, what do you think about this draft analysis, Scott? Since you're a professional at this, I'm salty. Bain will be doing late night trips, getting hookers on 8 Mile. No thanks.
I don't know what he's
disagree with
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, I disagree with
What's
that.
that all about?
I don't know. I don't know. I disagree with that assessment. That's like the people that said that Anson shops at Baby Gap. You have no evidence of that.
We don't know. All we know about Bain is what he looks like playing on Saturdays, and he's a monster.
That's it.
Right? But I do not, honestly.
I have not.
Jalen Carter was not a player the Lions were interested in because of the off-the-field
Right.
stuff. I don't know. I think the Bain thing might apply same way. I mean, it could.
Listen,
Scott.
okay, all jokes aside,
Yes.
all right? There's more validity to that. I'm going to whisper this so these guys don't hear me and start hitting me. There's more validity to that with this franchise than anybody wants to admit.
Oh, for sure.
With this
Now,
franchise,
Ruben Bain is his own agent. He does not have an agent. He's representing himself. There have been
Like
moments.
Lamar.
There have been moments where teams have questioned whether he is being authentic with
pass
them
the
about
ball.
the things that did happen.
Yeah.
There is that. There's like, yeah, you're not being fully transparent. There's some. We don't necessarily trust what you were telling us, and we're worried there's more. We're worried there's more coming.
I have another
that.
report for you guys.
All right.
This one is the curveball that Scott did just predict. Jay Glazer just reported the Rams are drafting Ty Simpson with the 13th pick. Sean McVay actually told Matthew Stafford today of their decision and made it clear it's for whenever Stafford decides to move on.
Curveball.
Well, let me say this.
Second curveball.
Now, did I think that he was going in the first round? Yes. Did I think he was going as high as 13?
Why wouldn't they trade down?
Because
Why? Give me the why, Scott.
honestly,
They
the
must
grade,
like him that much?
The grade must be for them so high that they're not going to take any chances they won't get.
Well, and you know that Sean McVay doesn't think like mere mortals anyway.
But
So if
also-
Sean
Well, he
McVay
is the
likes
smartest
you,
man in the
he's
room.
the smartest man in the room. So
Just ask him.
he's levitating above us right now.
Yeah.
Going, "Oh, you know nothing. oh."
I don't necessarily know that that's the worst decision for that franchise, though.
All right, let's see what this is.
All right, so officially,
Caden
Caden Proctor to the Dolphins. It's getting louder. It's getting a little louder. Gordon's over there saying it with bass. You know, so
Well, there's the worry about as one of the people in our chat called us. Shout out to Trav Chubby.
yes.
That tells you how concerned people were, Scott. That was a question. The fact that he's ballooned to 390 a couple different times.
Yeah.
And I think that shows you how concerned people were about that.
Yeah, for sure. First, I mean, it's legit. The
you want
concerns
him,
are
like-
real. But if you
Someone's
just
gonna fall for it.
if you watch his pro day workout, not even in pads, and you just look at the way he moves, you're gonna go, wow, right? Like it's incredible the way he moves. But so we know what the Rams are doing. I believe the Ravens are taking Vega Iwanye. I could be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. At that point, you have two picks between the Lions and potentially these guys losing their minds. I really hope you guys they're not taking Bain. They're just, I'm sorry. No, the Rams took somebody else. But I don't want.
They're going to take Ty Simpson.
I feel like Spencer's going to murder me, so I'm not going to talk to him for a
Scott,
minute.
the rumors this morning is they were desirous to move to 7.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you don't have to move and you can get him at 17 or at least be in the shooting distance where you can say, well, really all we have to do is move up to 14 or 15 now.
Can you get Ruben Bain and not give up pick 50? Because if you can,
we're in that space now.
Yes.
You're gonna have to run out and whip up a batch.
2 4th-round picks.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think you're marked safe now from having to move 50 to get anywhere forward.
You might. Yeah. I just don't think. I don't have words for it because I don't think they're going to do it. But if they do it, it is literally.
It's going to be Freeling. It's going to be Freeling.
If it's Freeling or Bain, it's phenomenal for what their needs are. But the worry is that it's neither.
5 picks away, man.
I can't say I'll be disappointed, but legitimately, in my mind, Scott, I can't get away from this. That isn't his type of player. It just isn't.
Bain?
Yeah. I don't think that's his type of player.
I think it is if the off the field isn't there.
You know what I'm saying?
But yes, for sure.
That's
just
not
on
his
the
type of
field, monster.
That's not his type of player.
All right, Scott. Scott, Sean, let's do this and let's cut the shit. Let's build the pathway to it. All right. You look at who's available right now. All right. Any receiver chance, like Mekhi Lemon's still sitting there. If the Rams end up going with Ty Simpson, like Jake Glazer says, the Ravens, Bucks, and Jets. Any potential for a receiver in those
at the
three?
Jets for sure.
Yeah.
The Jets do not need tackle. I would worry about somebody trading in front of Detroit, like we've heard about. Right, so that's one of the reasons why I think if you're Detroit, you do move up a couple of spots if you have to,
and
to prevent somebody from coming to 16.
But Scott, if you're going to do that,
sure.
And if you do that, you're paying a premium. You got to get in front of someone.
Fine.
I'm just preparing
I get
the
it.
people.
No, for sure. It's going to cost you something to do that.
It's going to cost you more than the Rich Hill.
But you do have
chart.
to prevent. We should do that right now. We should look at what's the price to go from 17 to 15.
While you're looking that up, can I give a shout out to Chris and Firehouse Pump and Grill? They sent some food over as well.
Oh, nice.
Firehouse Pump and Grill. So I always want to give the shout outs. The boys are eating well right now. There's no doubt about that. There's a little secret. All the boys are going to be over my house in the second round of the playoff. Have you heard that rumor?
There we go, gang.
All right, boys. Put in there, Bischoff, and you could come too, kid.
I'm in.
There's not going to be any of those Russians over there, are
Good
there?
kid from Belleville, like Darren McCarty over there.
To give you the update, Scott Bischoff.
Yes, sir.
To move to 15, a fifth and a sixth.
Okay, so slam the book closed. Let's do it. If Tampa's willing to do it,
yeah,
right? Like, why? I'm not saying why would you not do that.
Why would Tampa?
Because this is part of the process of being a GM. That's super easy for a moron like me sitting here in front of everybody saying, just go ahead and do that. Well, maybe they don't have to.
Well, and that's the what are you prepared to do moment.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. It's the, okay, well, cool, we can dance, but what are you prepared to do? And listen, do you know what I'm asking? I'm immediately asking for 50.
Yeah.
You
want
mean
to
I'm going to get it.
You want to protect it, right?
Yeah.
If it's just, we'll see what happens. I mean, I have prepared myself for months that it's going to be a player like Blake Miller that I know that.
I'm just saying.
I get it.
I'm just saying.
If that's the player they decide to go with, we're going to put our arms around him and move along, right? But
Freeling.
For what I do.
Now I want Freeling badly. I do.
At this point,
Freeling
I
badly.
didn't think Monroe Freeling would be available at this point. I just didn't. But it also, I worry that he will be available and they will not take him, which will bum me out.
Why would you do that?
Because they must have a player graded higher than him, and
allegedly
they're smart. They know what they're doing.
They haven't had any conversation with him, right?
That's okay. I mean, whatever. They didn't meet with Hutchinson. Maybe did on the local day thing, but it's not like they had him in for a 30 visit.
Real quick, Baldwin in the chat. Hey, Sean, Neal has a beef with you. I did say this on my show today.
What did you do?
I was disappointed in you. You told me if the Tigers game ended, you were going to go to the plaza and watch the Pistons game with thousands of other fans.
We stopped by. We did stop by. It was too cold. It was too. What do you want me to say? It was too cold. I'm not joking.
Too cold when it was 60 degrees?
No, because. All right, were you walking out?
Hey, we're getting older.
The breeze that kicked in, dude.
It was cold.
We were out. Like
It was cold.
My kid and I walked over. True story.
So you did?
Oh yeah, we walked.
Why
over.
did you take a picture?
I should.
I wouldn't have slandered you.
No,
Publicly.
No, we were talking about it in the show this morning. Like legitimately, I walked over. We took it in, and then I looked
I
at my kid.
embraced the darkness.
I go. Do
I was born there. You were me. I was molded by it.
I was wondering what would break first. The best line in that movie.
my
They're
kid,
expecting one of us in the wreckage. He throws him out of the fire rises, brother.
Yeah.
And then just pushes him into doom and despair.
They're expecting one of us in the wreckage.
No, legit, Neil. So my kid parks in, where he parks.
Yeah.
And we walked over there, and then we were like there for a couple minutes. We had a drink, and then I was like, all right, it's time to go. It only counts for me when we go out there with 5 lawn chairs in the middle of summer and nobody else is there. And then we do a red mile. Woo! And we yell and things.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Blow me 6969. Sorry I missed this one. Kalo down, still available. Move up. Didn't happen. Sideless in the super chat. I'll buy Bane an 8 Mile hookup if he gets sacks. So will Spenny. Spenny's in on that.
It's not a problem.
It's almost like they know who they're going to pick.
2 girls, 1 Ramos. Shout out Drunk Spenny. What up, Doughboys? Hashtag one price. Shout out Drunk Spenny.
Hit up Sharon for the OnlyFans.
Sharon.
Listen, we got some plugs at Legends.
We can put these things in motion. Yeah, absolutely.
It's interesting what the Rams did. It really is. It might be seamless for them to move away from Stafford or when Stafford retires. It could be.
What did I tell you earlier, Neil? There was no way that Ty Simpson wasn't going in the first round.
No doubt about it.
Ruben Bay! Ruben Bay! Ruben Bay! Ruben Bay!
Who do the boys want?
We want Ruben Bay. That's their
guy. Who do the boys want?
Justin, no way was he going second round.
I couldn't believe that people were even saying that.
Now, with that being said, I think that's the last quarterback that goes in the first round.
I agree.
Carson Beck. Carson
No, get out of here. Get out of here.
He's trading up for the meth head. I promise.
Isabella coming?
Yeah.
If Abella's coming, I'm grabbing it.
If you want to win games, man, Carson Beck. You want to win games? I'm sorry. College football is better when Carson Beck's in it.
Oh, I agree.
College football is just
I
better.
agree as well.
Real quick.
I miss Charlie Whitehurst, though.
The numbers for Ty Simpson as a 13th overall pick. He will sign a 4-year, $25.5 million contract, including a $15 million signing bonus. Simpson reportedly turned down $6.5 million in name, image, and likeness to remain in college. He'll now make $15.8 million this year.
Scott, who'd you say was going to get picked next? You were pretty certain.
Vega Iwanya, the guard from Penn State. I believe he's going to be a Raven.
That was a guy that was attached to the Lions as well. That
Yeah.
was a guy that was attached to the Lions at one point, okay? Because, Scott, again, whether people want to admit it or not, I don't care. IOL is another need as well. They do need more help on the interior.
No question.
Yes, they do. And for what we talked about earlier, bolster the interior of that offensive line, and Goff is very, very happy. There are plenty of options in round 2, 3, 4. It's good for that kind of
Can you do me
talent.
a favor? I don't ask you for personal favors. Could you do me a favor? Could you yell at Maz right now and tell him that Larry and Juice will not be starting on this line? Can you yell at him and tell him that?
I can't yell that. I can't yell that they won't be starting, but I think it's like a very short-term kind of a thing. If they I don't want to get involved.
No, I want to hear it.
He wants to murder. I can't. He'll start week 1.
Okay. How long does he start? There's no way you can
A few
roll,
weeks.
Yeah, okay, there's no way you can roll a whole season.
And maybe, there's a scenario where Freeling rolls into camp and looks good enough as a left tackle that Penei Sewell stays as a right tackle.
You already got Freeling here, and honestly, my pants are coming down. I'm showing butt crack right now.
We'll see. We'll see.
Jack Stark, Bane will fall to the 20s at this point. And then Rappaport will come out and say teams took him off their board after meeting him.
Hey, if you see Philadelphia trade, you better fucking believe
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh, boy. It's starting to get real, everybody.
So Vega, you think Vega goes here, Scott?
I do.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Ravens. Like, it's a good pick.
We're right there.
Yeah, you're 2 picks
right
away.
there.
And I do believe the Jets are likely taking receiver. I wouldn't do it because you have 3 first-round picks next year in a draft that's loaded with receivers.
And you're getting kind of a little value.
You have Garrett
perceived
Wilson
value.
already.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to take let's say they go Omar Cooper or Mekhi Lemon. You might get Jeremiah Smith next year, right? You might get Cam Coleman next year. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do.
This is the hardest part of it right here, dude.
I hate it with a
It is. Oh, my gosh. This room does not want an Eagles logo to pop up on this board.
That free third-round pick they got because they traded a third-round pick.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
What's Jalen Phillips?
Yeah.
They got it back. Welcome, Ruben Bay.
Yeah.
Hope you like cheesesteak. I'll crash out.
He's already doing it to himself. Like, this generation's wild,
it's
dude.
Howie. Part of it is Howie, too. Howie just does things. Howie,
He's so good.
he's not always going to, but I want the guy who's going to take a shot, Neal. I do. I want that guy.
I don't disagree with you.
By the way, he's got 2 Super Bowls in that philosophy.
But, like, crashing out about something that hasn't happened yet is crazy
No,
work.
I'm on your side.
It's crazy work. So look at Spenny. Look at him. He's
The
back's
got the
arched.
chest out.
Yeah, the back's
Got the
arched and
chest
everything. Like, good Lord. Good Lord, man.
Vega.
Woodward Sports chat
Now,
thread.
Tampa's a threat for Keldrick Falk. Tampa could take him.
Yes.
They could take Messidor. They could take Bain. They could. They could.
I thought that Monroe Freeling would be here. And I felt if Monroe Freeling was here, the Lions would take him. And I still want that. And I know everybody's going to throw things at me. Here we go.
Does Roger unbutton a button for
I don't
every,
know what
every pick
he's-
that we go in the draft? When he goes to 18, there's going to be 2 gold chains.
Ruben Bay! Ruben Bay! Ruben Bay! Ruben Bay! Ruben Bay! Ruben Bay! Put the fucking shirt on! Put the shirt on! Put that shirt on!
I see that. I see that.
What a call! What a call! Bucks picked his hand.
That's all they do. They just take.
Yeah, guys. The
Total dude,
the
man.
Bucks pick is in.
Yeah, man.
Spenny, you okay, buddy?
The Bucks pick is in. Spenny, do you understand what I'm saying? The Bucks pick. The Bucks pick is in.
Spenny, they're not
No.
taking Lemon.
The Bucks pick is in.
Spenny,
No,
they're-
listen to me. The Bucks pick is in.
Are you picking up what he's putting down?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The Bucks pick is in, okay, guys?
That guy in the chat. 2 more picks, everybody.
It's okay. We might end up with Freeling.
2
You
more
know what?
picks.
I'm having so much fun. I hope they trade back.
Scott, that's crazy.
I can't take that right now. I can't take that right now.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I just can't. Take
I
that
can't
right
see
now.
anymore.
Gosh damn it!
Oh,
Do you need
boy.
an examination?
Good time to reset, everybody. Welcome to Woodward
Barbara.
Sports Network NFL Draft Watch Party. Neal Ruhl, Scott Bischoff, the expert here. Now Sean Baligian. Sean Baligian, mornings with Maz, 8 a.m. tomorrow. Woodward Sports, your first post-draft destination for sports talk. Young Justin on the 1s and 2s. We're live at the Massage Chair Warehouse. Shout out to our guy, of course, Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc. You can look him up on YouTube. They ship everywhere.
You
they
guys
ship everywhere
check this
in the world.
place out. I'm serious.
Look at it.
Check this
We're doing
place
it.
out.
Shout out Buddy's Pizza, Sun Cruiser, everybody here that made this thing go. Brendan,
No, that
all
was
the
from
guys.
54 minutes ago.
Can't thank Eric enough for having us out here.
No,
man.
no doubt, man. Great spot he's got here.
And your Rottweiler. Scott, honestly,
We're
why
down
do I
to
fear
it.
the Eagles? The Eagles swoop down to the Giants.
You know
the
what?
Jets.
You know what, Tampa? Do what you got to do, but just don't let an Eagles logo appear on the screen. For my friend Spencer.
I'm terrified at 16.
For my friend Spencer, don't let an Eagles logo appear on that screen. Please, whatever you do.
Not at 16.
Not it.
Not at 16. Not one pick before us.
If the Eagles take him, oh my God.
Honestly, I think
Not one pick before
so.
us.
To buttress against that a little bit, I do
But
think
we would get
that
Freeling,
it's
so I can't be too
surprising that
mad.
Lemon's available. My guess is the Jets are very intrigued that I don't know anything, the Jets they have to be intrigued that Lemon's available.
Oh, sure.
They really do. I mean, they
Look
they
around
need,
and going, hey, look at us.
because that is the one kind of player who's not necessarily in next year's draft is a slot demon like that. There's a bunch of X's. There's a bunch of big outside guys, but you roll with Lemon, Garrett Wilson, and a superstar receiver next year with a quarterback that you draft next year. The offense looks good, and they have edges. They have tackles. They have Armand Membo from last year. They have Andrew Thomas. I'm wrong.
Woodward Sports.
Losing my mind.
Woodward Sports.
Olafashanu.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, Jester Crew. For what we are about to receive, the Lord made us truly thankful. #, stoked, not scared. So
Yes.
we're getting down. We're getting down to it.
Yeah.
Shout out D-Mac. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anakin Skyogre. None of you are going to be happy. I mean,
No, that's not true.
Tell that Fed to relax.
That's not true. That I can definitively say that's not true. Now, it might be true.
Zachary got the draft on the TV and Woodward for the commentary.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, appreciate you guys, every single one of you, man. Just remember, as we get ready to rock, thousands of you are watching right now. We appreciate it. Thank you guys, for sure. Neal Ruhl, Sean Baligian, Scott Bischoff, of course. And
I hate this feeling.
the pick is in for the Buccaneers.
My pants wants to come off so badly right now.
You may have the opportunity to have your pants removed.
No. KG, pull him up. Pull him up.
Play the kid.
Oh, boy. Oh, my
The Lions
God.
pick's been in for 10. They just skipped ahead. Can you grab us?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Can you grab us 3 new Sun Cruisers? Thanks.
Yeah.
3 new.
Any kind of lemonade variety for me. Any yeah. Yeah. New York Nick Lucido had picks 5 and 10.
Scott.
He got a massage in the massage chair.
Offensive
Man, get
tackle,
out of here,
17
bro.
tackle.
Did the Knicks lose? No,
Yeah.
come on.
Offensive tackles happening at 17. Let's just all brace ourselves.
I would say 70-30, yeah.
Okay.
Monroe Freeling, right?
I don't know. I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so. I think with the Jets, we're clear of the Jets pick.
Yep.
All right.
I'm not saying a word.
Give that to my friend Scott. We're gonna hook Scott up.
Oh, no,
first.
I'm good.
Okay. And that's
What's
for
in
Neal.
there?
The iced tea sun.
Oh, no.
All right.
And shout out to our guy Brendan.
Thank you.
Making a
Appreciate
little
it.
Want a lemonade
run
iced tea one?
and
No.
grabbing
B,
a
you're the
few
best.
more.
Where's B at? Thank you, B. Brendan. Thank you.
Oh, boy. Corey Hapner in the chat. Detroit put on a way better draft than this shit.
You know, can I say this? I love Pittsburgh. Have you
Yeah,
been
I
there?
love
Pittsburgh,
times.
too.
I
Pittsburgh's
love-
great.
I didn't think that this was ideal for the setup in Pittsburgh.
No, because, they're in that little peninsula.
Yes.
Where the
Yes.
stadiums are packed and stuff like that. It's tough, no doubt. Rodney Smiley. Neal, bro, it's almost time, bro. Tell KG Spenny, chill, bro. Go Lions from Flint Town. Shout out Flint Town. Shout out Rodney in Flint Town. All right. Absolutely. Here we go, boys.
Home city, come on.
Here we go, gang.
All right, I want to hear your reaction in here.
It's gonna be insane.
I called it. Kel Drake's fault. Kel Drake.
They move on quick, don't they, boys? They move on quick.
It only matters if you win, Neal.
Yeah. That is true. Ruben Bain, take it.
I wanted Monroe Freeling. I've wanted Monroe Freeling. And now that we're this close, Scott, again, I'm not going to say I'm going to be disappointed, but I'm going to be disappointed.
The
I
pick
am.
is in. They ran to the podium.
Oh, yes. This is McCut. It's a receiver, right? It's a receiver.
It's a tight end.
Ooh, Sadiq. Wow.
So we avoid the trade up in front of Detroit that everybody talked about.
Yeah.
Freeling into the lap. You can't be mad.
We'll see. I really hope it's. I really hope.
I'd weep. I'd have to get up because my pants will come off, and you don't need that in your life. You don't.
No,
you
no,
don't need
you
that in your
don't.
life.
Oh, boy, everybody. Tap in.
Hey, if they draft Freeling, it's because I bet on them to get an edge.
Well, bet on them to get something else in round 2, so it happens.
I will. What do you want, Scott? I'm your personal proxy.
I'd like an edge in round 2 if they avoid it in round 1.
So don't bet edge.
So I'll bet corner or safety.
Okay, good. Fair enough.
We'll make it happen.
It's win-win.
Austin
Exactly.
Owens in
I
the
won't be
super
mad
chat.
either way.
Austin Owens in super chat. Tampa taking Bain. Tev Sauce. If we draft something stupid like a D-back or a tight end, rest in peace. Jester Crew, now give
Not
us our
gonna happen.
tackle. This has got to be a pass catcher of some variety, right? It's got to be.
It's Sadiq. It's got to be Sadiq. It's Sadiq.
You know what? Like KG saying, it's still good. We got a good player. You know what's more about for me with that? We didn't give up anything.
They're taking a tight end.
100%.
We got free cover.
Yeah, 100%.
We got to walk right in the club.
Dude, and again, to all the people, and I know we've been talking about it in the morning, well, he won't be there. He won't be there. He's going to be there. He's going to be there at 17. Now, whether they take him or not, that's the million-dollar question.
Right.
But Scott, he legit is a plug-and-play guy. Like, you can say, okay, you know what, we're just going to run this guy in. He's kind of got that freakish, you were telling me he's got that the hip toss thing.
I'll show you a video of it. It's so think about your job is to block the guy on your left, and the real way to do it is to get on his hip. As he engages with the guard, his hip's exposed. So you get on the hip and you ride him out that way instead of wrestling or bullying with shoulders and arms. And it's the easiest way to move bodies. It's hard to do though, and he technically already does it very efficiently. There's a lot to like there with him. I don't want to.
Hey, Fanatics. Yeah. Hey,
Get your bread.
go ahead, Fanatics.
Wow.
Insanity. The amount of money. Jeez. Tell me what they do wrong. Seriously, tell me what they do wrong. I want to know what they do wrong.
So, Jets pass catcher of some form or fashion.
Yeah.
Offensive lineman there for the taking. Woodward Sports, super duper chat. Austin Owens. Take Messidor. Get a guard in round 2. Goff struggles with pressure up the middle. Get a great guard like Pregnant in round 2.
I'm sorry, he just doesn't put a premium on the edge. Or don't know that the long-standing bit continues. Even with all the rumors that he was going to do it, I have no reason to believe that he's going to put any kind of value on the other side of Hutch. I have no reason to believe that. None. This is Sadiq, right, Scott? Sadiq?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm stunned. I'm stunned they didn't go Lemon. Like, it's value at some point,
Yeah.
right? It's value.
Yep.
Value. All right, here we go. Jets pick in. Did he undo another button? He did not.
Yes!
All right.
Let's go!
Kenyon City.
Can't be mad about it.
It's gotta be Monroe. Hold on. If it says the pick is in, we're cooked.
So the Detroit Lions, here we go. We did it, everybody. The Lions on the clock. Neal Ruhl, Sean Baligian, Scott Bischoff.
The pick is
here
in already.
with you.
All right, I got the Sadiq breakdown for you because it was my own. Sadiq is one of the more intriguing hybrid pieces in this class, flashing mismatch potential with his athletic profile, movement skills, but he's a raw route runner and still developing strength, but he has a high ceiling, and he will fit in most NFL systems. It's got to be Freeling. I can't imagine it's anyone else.
Real quick, the numbers on Kenyon Sadiq. 4-year, $22.3 million contract, $12.7 million signing bonus. His $22 million guarantee ranks 9th among active tight end contracts. He's rep by the Win Sports Group. So Kenyon Sadiq is the 9th highest paid tight end in football now. Yeah, walks in the door that way. So there you have that. But here we are. Lions on the clock. The pick is in, everybody. So this is the moment. We've been waiting for this all night long. Here we are. It's time to go.
I can't even imagine
offensive
what
lineman, right?
This is going to blow up.
Yeah, offensive lineman, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
we know nothing.
Jester Crew, Neal, I've got the old Fitzgerald in the glass tonight. Okay, step up the game. Woodward Sports chat thread. Blow me 6969. Y'all need to STFU with your stupid ass comments in this chat. Your favorite uncle, Freeling. Navy Goat, that's crazy. He's the 9th highest paid tight end. Yep, just like that.
Anything else is a swerve. What was Freeling's rats? Jadarian Price.
Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm salty. Trade back, Brad. Well, the pick's in, so.
Yeah.
Come on, stop it.
Man, here we go. Whoa. Here we go, everybody. Freeling, please. Fletch lives daily. Georgia boys. Oh, you will watch these commercials. They will pin your eyes open, and you will watch these commercials. Look at it. Yeah. No, I don't want to look at. They grab your face. Look at it. Yeah, and then you're gonna watch this guy sign this card, and you know what? You're gonna buy it. That's the way it is. Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna stop at the card shop and Carter's for Kids. He's gonna buy a box of cards and then get a T-shirt. So that's what it's gonna be.
Scott, could you get your breakdown ready?
Yeah.
Could you have your breakdown ready?
Sure. What do you guys want to talk about?
Well, when the Lions make their pick,
yeah.
could you have?
Do you know something?
Thomas Roro, Caleb Lomo.
I definitely don't have everything already ready. I definitely don't. Definitely not.
Corey Hall, always a commercial before we pick every year. Well, that is
very true.
That's every pick, Corey, isn't it? It's pretty much every pick, right?
I'm not paying attention to the other ones. I'm looking at this one.
Yeah, lots of chatter. The Knicks lost to the Hawks, by the way.
Poor guy.
You hate to see it.
He's devastated and everybody's cheering for him.
He had a great night.
All my friends from Woodward.
It's okay. The Giants had a great night so far. Yeah,
My gosh.
Screw the Knicks. Yeah.
The reality is, we'll talk about it when the pick is made, but it is a huge, giant need.
And it's on brand.
100%.
It's on brand.
There is no other player who fits.
Yeah.
He missed one practice in 4 years because I think he had surgery the day before. Seriously. It's true.
It's on brand.
There's a good breakdown on here as well.
I'm not a.
Everybody off their phone. Yeah, I don't want to hear anything.
All right, everybody. Everybody lock in.
No LA leakers in here.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there.
So we're waiting for the pick. It's going to be interesting to see how they go about their business here.
Can I ask? Never mind. I'll ask the question in a minute.
Well,
it's not. It's
just,
not all
I want,
bad, guys.
I want it for my friend
no,
Spencer
no.
Raxter. Larry Borum can't be the starter.
no,
Right?
no Larry,
He's not
no
going to
juice.
be. Right. This
No-
guy's going to come in and
No
beat
Larry,
him.
no juice.
This guy beats him. This guy will unseat him at the end of the first week
You
of camp.
you can't do that.
He will.
You can't do that.
Hold on real quick in the super chat. Blow me 6969.
I love that.
Maz at home eating queef. That's aggressive.
Right before we
Just a
pick
touch.
two.
That was his favorite cereal when he was a kid. Queef. I don't know if you knew that. Maz ate a bowl of queef every day. He did. I don't know what happened.
Your favorite uncle. I'll take Miller or Freeling, either one. I mean,
You're gonna get one of them.
it's got to be all right.
It fell into their lap.
Oh, here we go. It's not a room divided here. All right, here we go. Did he open up another button?
I think he might have. Maybe it's warm. Maybe it's warm in Pittsburgh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's doing second round, right? Calvin's doing 50th overall, right?
Yeah.
All right.
One thing we know, K-Bot, Vikings pick already sucks. Okay, that's
fair enough. I'll pinch your cheeks.
Oh, my gosh.
How
Here
cool
we go.
is this, though?
It
for
is
you,
pretty
kid.
cool.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
100%. 100%. Very cool.
We're getting a starter.
No.
Legit.
All right, everybody in the chat, calm down.
Come on, kids. Put the damn shirt on. No.
That's solid, guys. Come on, let's chill a little bit.
Starter, right?
Solid.
He's going to come in.
He's going to come in and start.
Day one. I would rather have the other guy. Just a one man's opinion. I would rather have the other guy.
Yeah.
But you've got a starter. You have an upgrade over Larry and Juice.
Okay.
Period.
So, Scott, here's what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's you. Explain the why, in your best estimation.
54-game starter at Clemson at a position of need. They're very obviously moving Penei Sewell to play left tackle. Blindside protector, that's good. You're looking at a player with a high floor and a lower ceiling, but a guy who's going to play right now as opposed to a player who might have to grow into the position for a half a year or a season. He starts right away. He's going to start right away. Period. I mean, he is.
How can you be upset at that? I would rather have Monroe Freely. I've said it for weeks.
I'm going to put Spenny on the headset in a minute.
Okay. How can you legitimately be upset at that?
Well, Spenny will be here.
You just got a legitimate starter week one. Honestly, how do you get mad at that? I'm not going to get mad at it. I'm not.
Woodward Sports chat thread.
Well,
that
to
guy.
them, he
But we don't know
Depends what
that.
their grade is.
He is BPA.
See,
It depends what their grade is.
See, and here's the thing, Sean. This is in this Madden trade machine world. Look, Justin? What did I talk about? Just because, the grade, you don't know how Brad has it graded.
You got it.
You don't know how Brad has it graded.
He obviously had Brad Miller above Monroe Freely. That's obviously what he did because he had both of them on the board.
Is this Dylan
both those
Tiedemann?
tackles fell to him, and he took the latter. He took Miller. So I'm happy for. I mean, he's a starter. He started.
Caleb
That's
Banks?
a surprise.
At least we're better than the
He was supposed to be a second rounder. He had a second round grade.
That's a surprise.
That's way up there too.
And he just had foot surgery, so there's some stuff there.
Well, hey, as Justin Jefferson said, at least they have some talent in the quarterback room. Not my words.
So
Justin Jefferson's
Blake
words.
Miller missed one practice in his career at Clemson the day before he had surgery, right? This is a guy who fits the grit stuff. He fits the Lions perfectly. He just does. Right. He is going to play as a right tackle. It locks up Penei Sewell moving to the left side. Blake Miller starts very quickly in his career. You hope he plays to a reasonable level. His floor is higher than – right now his floor is higher than Monroe Freeling's. He's not going to play left tackle, though. But if we throw away the concept of that, which I know is tough, but if we throw that away, Blake Miller starts for them right now. He mitigates the Larry Borum concerns, right? And we're moving on.
Okay,
it's a significant position of
Shout
need.
out Caleb Banks,
It is.
Detroit
Can
native.
I do something that's going to
Caleb
make
Banks.
Spencer's head explode right now?
Oh, I can't wait.
There's been a trade with the number 20 pick with the Cowboys.
It's Freeling going to the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles are moving up to number 20. And this is where I'm going to welcome Spencer Raxter to the party.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to.
Spenny, you want to jump on? You want to step in?
I'm not going to do it.
Here, you're right here.
No.
I'm not going to do it. I'm just not. How about Dallas and Philly doing deals? Holy crap! So this is why you got to call Jera. You got to call Jera.
Welcome Spencer Raxter to the show. One half of the heavyweights, 5 to 7 here on Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. That's Sean Baligian, Scott Bischoff, our draft expert as well.
I'm not.
So
I'm not mad.
hey, it's your show, Spenny. Go.
Listen,
scoot over.
Listen, I know what we want, right? I know who I am. I know what you guys want. I know what everybody's asking for.
I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Listen.
I love him.
Listen,
Come on,
listen.
give me some.
Listen, you obviously know, if you've listened, if you've watched, I appreciate you. Thank you. I've loved Monroe Freeling as my favorite tackle prospect in this draft the entire time. But they didn't. So Brad Holmes knows more than me. He does. And it's not like Blake Miller is a bum, right? It's not like you just drafted Giovanni Manu. It's not like you gave assets to move up and get
Colby Sorsdahl.
Yeah, piggy. You know, it's now if I'm going to be mad about one thing, the one thing I will be mad about is if somebody looks at me and said, "Hey, off the record, Spenny, if Brad offered 17 in both of those fourths, he could have got the Tampa Bay spot." That's when I'll be pissed. If I knew, I'm doing it. I'm sorry, I'm doing it. Even if it's not just the fourths, two spots to making you a Super Bowl level defense. Period. 2 spots, and you can't do that. Why? Because you need more Giovanni Manus, right? We need all those guys. I'm not mad about Blake Miller over Monroe Freeling. If that happens, whatever. Those are both big, dumb white tackles. One of them's going to work, the other one won't. Hopefully we got the right one.
Yeah.
Not getting Ruben Bain. Not making the move. Define aggressive, Brad. All right. Blake Miller better be all fucking pro. I'll tell you that. Yep. I'll tell you, because I better not see Larry Borum. You're drafting Blake Miller?
Scott Bischoff told me. You
Ever.
I better not see Larry Borum unless he's grabbing water for Blake Miller.
Well, he'll probably be the extra tackle.
He can extra these nuts. I don't want to see him out there. Sorry, Larry.
What about this? Chew guy could have dropped back and still picked up Blake.
Could have dropped back and probably gotten him.
Could you have gone down to
guy,
you could have gone down to Dallas.
I would have rather have if you were not moving up. No, this is what I'm thinking. My thought process was I would move up to get Ruben Bain. I would do that.
I like this pen.
Of course. I would take my favorite tackle at 17 if he's there. Proctor, Freeling, Blake Miller, whoever it is. If they're not there, I'll move back, I'll get Max, and I'll get some extra picks. So Blake Miller must have been their favorite tackle.
I get that, yeah. And why mess around with even Colin Jarrah if that's the guy that you like?
Yes.
If you had a circle around him, why even mess around? Because what if, for example, Howie decided, well, I'm going to move up to 19 now.
Yeah. That was the safest pick for me. That's what that was. Brad talks about being aggressive, using his picks, weaponizing the draft. That was sitting there and taking the safest, I'll tuck you in and I'll kiss your forehead goodnight pick. That's not, she's fucking hot. I'm going to go out there and try to get her. And if I miss, who cares? I went after the hottest girl in the party. And Monroe Freeling goes at 19 to the Panthers. Panthers are back to back. They're taking the chip again.
Hey, better them than the Eagles, though.
Better them than the Eagles.
All right.
And we got a Spenny special here. He was the one who profiled Monroe Freeling on here.
Yeah.
So it was in hopes that
go ahead, bust it out.
Quite possibly the best pure tackle prospect in this draft class. Monroe Freeling has all the makings of a long NFL career at left tackle. Size, speed, quick feet, long arms. There is not a lot to not like about the physical traits, and the level of play back it up. The only concern for NFLs is the lack of experience. Started only 18 games at Georgia.
Today, Junior. Sorry.
All right, Woodward Sports.
I'm sorry, Justin. You didn't deserve that.
Woodward Sports
you were
Super
writing
Chat.
like a high gentleman. It's okay, though.
Mike Hilton, I accidentally farted around others and blamed Eazy. Okay.
That's fair.
Sideless in the Super Chat.
So who are the Eagles going for here?
Sideless in the Super Chat. He's from Strongville. I like the vibes. Detroit, D.C. Sean, we're all infected.
I got a report here, though, for the trade that the Eagles made.
DC's
right. It was 20 and a seventh for 23, 114, 137 all this year, and then a 2027 seventh.
Can you repeat that?
So we could have gotten all of that plus more for our pick.
Can you say that one more time?
I will say that again. The Eagles got 20 and a Dallas Cowboys seventh for the Cowboys 23rd, 114, 137, and a 7th.
Damn, dude.
Oh, man.
So they swapped 7ths and gave up a 4th and a 5th.
Yep.
All right.
And the Eagles,
The Eagles
Kai
got Makai
Lemon.
Lemon.
Boy, he'll be great with A.J. Brown.
see ya.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Shout out Diana.
Boy, could you imagine those two together?
Yeah.
Shout out Diana Rossini.
She gets scoops, man.
Shout out Diana. She gets scoops.
She
for
gets
sure.
scoops.
She gets scoops. She gets a lot.
No doubt.
I'd rather face Makai Lemon and Devonta Smith than face A.J. Brown. I'd rather be guarding some skinny, tweaky little guys than A.J. Brown.
I'm going to let Scott hop back on. He knows a lot more about all of these guys than I do, and he's my close personal friend, Scott Bischoff. Blake Miller, welcome to the team, buddy. You better grab your nuts because we're going to need you week 1.
I love it.
Spencer Raxter laying it down. So here we are,
There
everybody.
was no way we were going into the season with Larry or Juice in the starting lineup. It just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
And this is a guy who's going to start day one. And I won't come down from this. I would have rather had Monroe Freeling, but that was their grade. And, this doesn't hit as hard, Neal, as it did even a year ago. But do you trust Brad Holmes?
Yes.
Okay. If you trust Brad Holmes, roll with it.
Yeah.
And you know what?
He's lost some cred, but I think overall you can still look at the drafts and say much more positive than negative.
No, and Sean, look, I wasn't going to crash out either way.
No.
Because, Nick and the guys on the social team, they have the crash out for me with the Jack Campbell pick. I was wrong.
Yep.
You couldn't be more wrong. Braylon got up and walked out of the fucking party.
Speaking of Braylon, we got his breakdown of the wide receiver that's going to be kicking up there in a second for you.
All right, yeah. I'll get to it in a second.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance.
It's just, for me, I'm not doing that again. I'm not. He's earned that.
I don't understand. I mean, I get it, but the reason why the expectations are so high around the Lions is because of Brad Holmes. Period. It is. All the players that are here is because of Brad Holmes. It's not like the Lions ignored their most pressing need and took a bad player tonight.
Right.
Period. They took a fine player. If the reality with Blake Miller, if he can get his hands more aggressive, and if they can technically get that worked out, totally fine.
All right.
He's very physical when he gets it right. He's tough. He's gritty. He's all that stuff.
And we have a coach that is known for getting the best of
And
us.
Hank Fraley, you have some work to do. But we were going to say that. I mean, I like Monroe Freeling more, but Monroe Freeling has some things to work on as well.
Sure.
He does. Either anybody coming here.
Why wasn't it Monroe Freeling? Can you give the weaknesses?
I just the reality is, for me, just thinking about it, is that the floor for Miller is higher than Freeling. A player like Freeling is going to bust more than a player like Blake Miller. Blake Miller is going to come in.
What's the why on that?
Blake Miller's played for 4 seasons at Clemson. Monroe Freeling has started for a year and a half at Georgia. There's some unknown around his game.
And as I like to say, too, Scott, with that, so a year and a half at Georgia.
Yeah.
Which is really a year when you look at a college football schedule. You know what I'm
He started
driving
for
at
4
here.
games 2 years ago, and he started the entire year last year.
And when you play the Citadel and, East Carolina, which they do, Michigan does it too, so everybody calm down.
Yep.
You're really going off of 12-ish games of data, 10-ish games of data.
Freeling's more projection on what he could end up becoming. Miller's now. At a position.
We needed it now. We did. Look, all jokes aside, we needed it now.
We do. Can we just assume that the Lions went into this whole thing knowing they were moving Penei Sewell to left tackle? Period.
Yes.
And it didn't matter to them that there was a left tackle available.
And
they wanted the best player right now for where they are.
And Scott,
who can argue this?
Why would you? Why would you not? He's the best lineman in football.
Penei, yes.
He's the best. He's the best offensive lineman in football. So who gives a shit?
Miller's got things to work out. He does.
So. Oh, yeah. I didn't even see Microwave Nick. Did you slam your head into a?
Hi, Nick.
Fellas, I cannot believe the job that Brad Holmes did tonight.
Absolute failure. F. This was a strikeout with guys on base and less than 2 outs. You did not score. What you needed to see today was a A-plus draft pick from Brad Holmes. This isn't it at all. You don't trade up for Ruben Bain. You don't see Monroe Freeling on the board. Typically, he's there. They don't take him. They go Blake Miller, right tackle of your future. Blake Miller is going to be an average tackle at best, and you missed out on a potential 10-year anchor at left tackle. It's a terrible job by Brad Holmes. I'm pissed off. I put my money into this team. I'm selling my season tickets. I am out on Brad Holmes.
Oh, stop
I'm
it.
out.
Oh,
I'm
stop
out.
it,
I'm
Nick.
out.
Stop
I'm
it,
out.
Nick.
I'm out.
How much does he want for him?
Yeah.
Put the fucking shirt on.
16 hundo. 16 hundo.
Well, why are you going to sell them at a premium, Nick? They suck.
They're never going to win the Super Bowl after this pick. You needed to nail this draft, and this is what you get? This is disgusting. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out, Neal. I know a lot of the fan base probably feels the same right now. You needed to have a home run in this draft, and I feel like that was strikeout with guys on base. Check out Woodward Tigers postgame all the time.
All right. Yeah, hey, Scott, all right, your thought. That's it. He seemed to have a lot of conviction.
Yeah.
100% he did. But I keep going back to it like, now.
So the Bain thing was never happening.
And like,
just-
okay. I'm sorry, Scott, to cut you off.
You're good.
But for Nick and stuff like that, Scott Bischoff's 1,000%. The Ruben Bain thing was never going to happen. You can say pack it up all you want. You can say everything you want. It was never going to happen. Right or wrong, it wasn't going to happen. So, I'm sorry.
I honestly, we're gonna hear that Bain was not on the Lions draft board for other reasons. It just wasn't happening. I can pick apart the Freeling Miller thing, but who cares?
Is that reasonable? Like, I mean, do we like that? Because it is what they are.
Do we like what Brad Holmes has done for the Lions to bring them where they are in his time?
I do.
Okay, so we can't abandon the things that got us here.
That's true.
We can't.
But also, like,
I get what you're saying. Bain
Eagles won a Super Bowl with Jalen Carter.
Okay, they did.
I would like to win a Super Bowl.
I would too, very much.
Oh, here you go, Sean.
All right, let me get caught up with all these super chats here. Jester Crew, how much for Nick's ticket? $1,600. Get in my DMs now. Mike Hilton, I'm getting drunk and losing my sober. I'm living homeless. Okay.
Shout out Mike Hilton.
Drank in my two-step super chat. I think having Sewell at leftover Freeling,
yes,
getting Miller makes more sense at right. Line solidified. Michigan, if Michigan 0207, if Hank wanted Miller more than Freeling, I'm sold.
And that's what it has to be.
It's got to be.
He's
It's
their.
got to be.
He was their top guy.
And Spenny, I think deep down in your soul,
No.
deep down in your soul, you know that.
That I know what.
That you know that. Like, and you're
He was
willing to
their guy.
ride with
Oh
it.
yeah, I mean he's their guy. He was their pick. He was their. Like I said, my whole process was I would trade up for a Ruben Bain or a David Bailey to get a destroyer. It was there. He didn't do it. If not, you take your favorite tackle at 17, or you trade down and get more picks. Blake Miller had to be their favorite tackle, and they know more about football than I do, right?
Scott, this is a safe pick.
Yeah.
This is a safe pick.
Yeah. And safe is never gonna get you the accolades.
But in some
it's gonna
ways-
get Microwave Nick to sell his tickets.
He's
like
gone.
that's the way it's gonna. He left.
Nick's gone.
He left. He went home. Braylon Edwards style with Jack Campbell, right?
See you later.
Eazy left too?
Easy did leave.
All right, good. Everyone gets their turn here. I did it with Jack Campbell.
You guys,
100% I did. I was wrong.
I think deep down inside, we all knew we weren't getting shiny things in this first round. We weren't. That's not their MO. Nick's yelling at me like he's driving down the road and I can hear him yelling, "Shut up, Sean." We weren't getting shiny things in this draft. We weren't. I mean, that's
Navy Goat in the super duper chat. Stupid people can show conviction too, Neal. Miller is not a bad pick.
It's not a bad pick.
Not at all. No.
It's not my favorite pick.
It's not mine either, but in some regards, safe is okay for where they are.
Oh, it's not. Sorry.
Do you want Larry Borum starting for you for a half a year?
If I had Ruben Bain or Monroe Freeland going forward, yeah, we're not winning the Super Bowl next year either.
That's the whole thing, is going forward, what does it look like? And you're right. Ruben Bain might have turned that defense into something.
I would buy a Larry Borum jersey if we had Ruben Bain.
Oh, easy to say after the fact. Where were you before this?
I don't care what number he is.
Woodward Sports chat thread.
I don't think we did him.
Scromich Dominicus, this Nick fella is clown toast. I've never heard the term clown toast. Freddie Felt, Neal, am I going to smoke myself to sleep? Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Clown toast.
Lex Luthor, can we still trade for Max Crosby? Oh my God!
The window is open.
R.J. Graham.
Well,
all right,
I'm hot
Scott.
right now,
let me pose this one to you. R.J. Graham, Blake Miller is generational.
No. I don't. I mean, no. But
what if he tweeted that he was generational?
The whole hope around Monroe Freeling is that he would one day maybe become that.
Yeah. Would he tweet it before he even played it down?
These kids these days, you just never know.
Okay, I'm asking. Jack Stark, safe moves don't win Super Bowls.
No, they don't. They don't.
It's almost like we've been saying our general manager should be more aggressive for a while.
Define aggressive, Sean.
I don't ever want to hear that question ever again.
Please define aggressive,
Look at
Chad.
the Chargers. That's aggressive, Scott.
Akeem Messidor?
Don't they need help on the offensive line still? Doesn't it seem like that's been 30 years?
They have Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. They might need a guard. There was rumors that Chase Basantis from Texas A&M was going to go there.
Yeah.
Mullen in the super duper chat. I bought this super chat to say Nick's take was the absolute worst I've ever heard. People crash out every year when Brad doesn't take who they think is better. Maybe that's why he's a GM and Nick isn't.
How do I?
So there's that as well. Jester Crew in the super duper chat. Spenny, Nick, all of you at least have the courage of your convictions. I love that. Nick, get at me about your tickets. All that glitters isn't gold. Brad went against type and drafted needs.
He gave him a compliment and then wants to buy his tickets.
Very Neal Ruhl of him right there. Hashtag Stoke not scared.
Can I ask a question to the angry people and maybe some people in the chat? If this guy's a starter week 1, are you angry?
It's pick 17.
I mean,
don't know
unless
how you
he's
can be
ass. I
angry.
mean, that I
Unless
can't
he's
tell
ass,
you.
yeah.
Well,
That plays into this question, and I'll ask you, Scott. No Lions improvement from last season.
Okay.
I love okay. You pulled a Baligian there. You dropped an okay. All right.
Okay. You got to say it like light. Okay.
Well, like, there is literally nothing anybody could say, no offense, to change somebody's mind if that's what they really think. Like,
It's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick.
isn't it? Was it their most important need?
Yes,
Okay. So,
Okay.
it was. And you got a starter.
yeah.
Thomas Roro, get ready for a puke defense. Well, they only had one pick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this.
The draft is not over.
The draft isn't over.
Wait a minute.
No, hold on.
No, surely this is it.
I don't
Did you
know.
No, I'm serious. Did you know
Let me tell
they
you
draft
something.
tomorrow?
Do they?
What's it called?
Day 2.
What
And
do
then-
what do they do on day 2?
They have a second and third round.
No, I
Well,
don't
not
believe
for
it.
this team, they don't.
Hold on just a second.
We're on a third round.
Hold on. You could. And then on Saturday, there's day 3.
Wait.
And then, you know what? Even for guys that weren't drafted, if there's somebody you fall in love with, you saw somebody play up at Michigan Tech and he was your secret,
Yeah.
like a prospect.
Locker room guy.
Grit.
No profile picture for the draft?
You pinch his cheeks and you take him. That's one thing can I at least wait until the draft is over, and then can we wait 2 years to decide whether a draft worked or not? Are we allowed to do that or not?
No, we can strictly gauge the process of Monroe Freeling and put him up against Balake Miller. That's
Fair
it. Woodward Sports. Hey,
Balake
Spenny.
Miller?
Yeah.
Can we chat pull this one, Kurt? I will trust Brad over Nick. Who do you trust more, Brad Holmes or Microwave Nick?
I think some guys are going to pick Nick. I do.
I'm picking Nick for sure.
Yeah. As soon as I put this chat up, I'm doing it. By the way, Nick, a lot of people want to get at you for your tickets.
Dude, you could make some money. You could,
highest
real,
bidder.
You could make some money.
Hey, wait until we do the all-night stream. We'll raffle them off live.
And then you can deduct it on your taxes.
We got an all-night stream coming, and we'll raffle off the tickets. Highest bidder.
Hey, are you in the bubble on hockey scores there, pal?
No, I was looking. Yeah, I was looking.
What's going on? The Knicks lost, by the way.
Buffalo
so
beat Boston.
Did they?
And Carolina beat Ottawa.
I really thought, I mean, I know it's been a tight series. I thought it'd be even, I thought that Ottawa would have a game or two already.
I heard Brady Tkachuk fought 17 guys and took himself off the ice for the entire game in a game they had to have. Don't know if that's true or not.
Did he really?
Man, no,
Freddie
I'm making it up.
Freddie Anderson.
You'd believe it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Because he's a tool.
Freddie Anderson will fall apart sooner rather than later.
Yes.
I thought it might be this series because legitimately,
Evgeny Nabokov, remember?
Oh, who could forget? I'm not joking. Olmark they were a total different team with Olmark.
Woodward Sports
we got
Super
30% at Nick right now.
Yeah, okay. All right, there you go. Jeremy Kruger. Maybe we can package fourths and fifths, et cetera, to get a third. I'll get to that one. I'll get to that one. Scott, I would be now that I would raise my eyebrow too. If the Lions don't end up with a third-round pick, I'll be surprised.
Neil, I'll dive on the sword for this one. We got a super chat in there from Skramoch Dominskis.
This is a good one.
He says, Blake Miller will open the Strait of Hormuz. Calling it now.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
Hey.
And Jahmyr Gibbs will run right in there, with a barrel of oil.
Oh, man.
Neil, I feel the exact same way.
That's hilarious.
You guys, we forget who the general manager is sometime and how prone he is to move. Do not be surprised if he doesn't move up to the 3. Don't be surprised at all.
He might move up from pick 50.
Yeah, don't be surprised.
Here we go. Adam from the D with a super duper chat.
All right.
No.
Do we have a hotline number?
No,
do we have a hotline number?
Don't do that.
Pure Psych MI.
Pure Psych MI.
PurePsychMI.com.
This one's brought to you by Pure Psych MI. Adam from the D.
Pure
I'm
Psychology.
going to aggressively tie a knot around my neck. No. Brad's so smart. Brad's so smart. Here, hold on. I'll read it with tone.
Yeah,
all right, here we go. I'm going to aggressively tie a knot around my neck. Brad's so smart. Terrion, Williams, now Miller, beyond Hutch, who fell to him and had to pick in the 23 draft, and Amon-Ra, the rest have been duds. About to crank stick.
We do not promote sexual gratification or violence upon others or ourselves on this channel.
Stinky sitting down on the island.
Everything we do and read is in a satirical and comedic manner. Do not sue us. We are not real. You are not real. Blake Miller is really real.
Quote, about to crank stick.
Shout out. Hey, man. Sometimes you got to crank stick. I mean.
Scott, can I ask
am I
this
going
question?
home and cranking hard tonight? Probably.
I like what Dallas did.
Yeah.
Both picks.
Yeah.
And I know there are some
Dallas
people.
had a good draft.
I know there will be some people that say they reach for Malachi, right?
No.
Okay.
We say this every year.
I like what they did.
Yeah. Every year.
I can't believe I'm saying Caleb Downs and Malachi Lawrence.
Malachi Lawrence is pretty good.
You got
Dude, those are two good picks by Jarrah.
You got significant help at 2 levels of your defense. Downs is one of the best players in this draft. Really good pick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Lawrence
8,
is
9.
interesting. He is more of a finesse pass rusher than
Damn,
some
can his dad play?
other guys, but man, is he a freak athlete.
Man. All right, so we have 9 picks left, and this was,
shout out the Knicks for losing, though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Did the Knicks lose?
They did.
Go Hawks. But the Giants had a
I
fantastic
didn't hear that
draft.
tonight.
Woodward, shout out to New York Nick Lucido. You can't have it all.
No, you can't.
You can't have it
You
all.
can't have it all.
Drank in my two-step in the super chat. And, Scott, this is where I'll lean on you.
Yes.
Can you guys talk about day 2 possibilities for pick 50? So we have 9 picks left here in the first round of the draft. So what's that? About 25 picks away.
Scott, talk to me about Danny Dennis Sutton.
Dennis Sutton should be available at pick 50. He is a prototype Penn State dude, freaky athlete. It's hard to find some of the athletic stuff transferring to his film, but good run defender, a guy who could grow into something special. It's just, how much are you buying into the athleticism? He tested crazy. Good player. There's going to be a guy, Danny Dennis Sutton. There's Gabe Jacobs. There's T.J. Parker possibly.
Is Derek Moore a reach?
Derek Moore, no,
Michigan?
not at 50. Jayshawn Barham is another player who might be really interesting for
bring
them.
him home.
You need some pass rush help.
Danny Dennis Sutton, by the way, Spenny, blocked 3 punts.
The kid
Penn
from
State.
Oklahoma.
Shout out, versatile.
Thomas.
Yeah.
And real
Our
quick,
Mason
before,
Thomas smaller.
Before we get too far into the
Cassius
second
Howell.
round,
That's not a.
It's not a them thing,
That's
but
not a them thing.
if they're gonna if they want to go more 5-man fronts with a stand up edge rusher type guy, Cassius Howell fits there. Our Mason Thomas does. I thought Malachi Lawrence would be maybe a player that would he might fit them.
real quick, Sean, before we get too far into the second round, we got to get a shout out from our guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc,
Yes.
and Massage Share House here.
Absolutely.
My man. Yeah, no, really, come on. What an outstanding night here tonight. Thanks, Doc.
Hey,
Seriously.
thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. So
Yeah, for sure.
You guys, I listen to you guys more than the radio now. So the
Appreciate
talent
that.
on this
Thank you.
on this channel is great. And I'm just as disappointed as everybody else, but I can't get as worked up as Spenny and Nick. But yeah, they should have traded up. I think everyone thought that. I mean, they were, we used to pick out of desperation, when the Lions were bad. Now we need to pick out a destination.
I like that. That's a bar.
Yeah.
Trademark.
T-shirt, massage, chair house.
But and Holmes, I can't stand Holmes. I can't stand his picks. They're too safe. Even if you just picked for the PR move, you could have picked Bain. No one would have been mad. It makes Hutch better. Makes the entire defense better. It makes the corners better. It's just a dumb move. I don't know what he's doing. I can't get as worked up as these guys. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Thanks for coming out here. I hope we do it every year. I hope you guys liked it enough.
Oh, are you
to do
kidding me?
that.
This was outstanding.
And, if anyone wants to share for their own house to watch a draft in that, I do consults and phone calls over across the country.
You ship nationwide.
Yeah, nationwide right from the manufacturer. So head to North Carolina this weekend to check out new chairs, and thank you guys for coming out again.
Yeah, it's not just like the big Pharaoh or stuff like that. Like Sean's sitting in the office chair right now. Like it's all there for you.
Yeah.
All of it's there for you.
There's a lot of different options for it.
Yeah.
But again, I'm just so down, so that's why I'm doing the Irish goodbye and getting out of here.
Hey, where'd Dr. Duncan go?
So-
No, Doc, we appreciate you, my friend. Thank you.
We'll lock up, Doc.
Yeah,
We'll lock up.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, there he is. Dr. Eric Duncan, everybody. Massage
Scott,
Chair House.
Would here we were talking about the linebacker, and I know people are desirous of getting like another. I just don't think that they're going to get a stud, because they already have a stud. Is 50 too early to look at that? Guys like Rodriguez or Galde, the kid.
Rodriguez is a superstar. He is a superstar. He is.
Will he
really,
be there
really
at
good.
50, though?
No, I don't think so.
He's going to be the first off ball off the board, right?
I mean, Sonny Styles was, but I get. You know what? I get.
He
what you're
undid
saying.
another button.
Anthony Hill, Jr., Texas.
Yeah, I mean, because of what Campbell is, I think you need a run and chase, weak side guy.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
I'm 2 buttons behind.
That's a reach, huh? No?
No, he's like a rocket ship. That's a good pick.
That's a Browns wide receiver if I've ever seen
Yeah,
it.
you are absolutely right.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Going for it all or nothing.
Woodward. All right.
Can
What about?
Shador throw it that far?
Hey, this one goes out to Microwave Nick. I'm salty in the chat. I'm cranking hog to Miller highlights right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bitches.
sometimes you got to crank hog, man.
Yeah. Cranking hog. Can I can't pin that one to the. Can we pin that one to the top, Smanny? Come on, give him some love, man. Come on. That's I'm salty in the chat.
Shout out, I'm salty.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Dude, some of these highlight tapes of this Concepcion.
He also said
he's absurd.
Jeez.
he also said I need a new chair to crank hog and somebody
See ya.
walk dog.
Goodbye. Oh man, how'd he stay in bounds there? Well, he's got the convoy. What happened to the announcers calling it the convoy?
Need a convoy out in front.
I'm going to say this. I need more 5-yard markings, though. I do. Somebody else got to do it.
Sean, can I ask you? I'm.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to do. I don't want to go for too. What did you think of Stevie?
It was about what I'd expect.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand he was carrying the water for Christopher when he talked about how disappointed they were. He isn't going to change his ways.
Yeah.
He's not.
No, he's not.
And
He's not.
if he is, let's play a game and pretend he is.
Yeah.
He's not going to tell you.
No, he's not.
You know, that's the way he is. I think and everybody else, he has to get creative now.
Yeah.
He has to do things that he doesn't want to do, and he doesn't like getting out of that comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like, look at how he outweighted Druin. Everybody and his brother said, you got to trade Druin. He's like, why?
Yeah, why would
He's
I
under
do that?
contract.
Yeah.
And then he found a sucker.
No,
he made the deal.
Not happening.
Come on, do like Roger.
Nope.
Come on.
Is Roger going button by button?
No.
Yeah, I
it's not
think he
happening.
is. So
he's gone down.
Hey, let's,
Yeah,
I
he
caught
has.
up.
Let's talk
He's
about
on
Blake Miller
peptides,
for
right?
for 12 seconds.
Yes.
Did anybody watch Taylor Decker play last year? I don't know why I've locked eyes with you, but this is making me very uncomfortable.
I did watch.
Did anybody think he was even better than like replacement level last year? Okay.
It was uncomfortable. He was a big part
But they
of that.
told him
he was
to
a
come
big
back.
part of that problem.
He said he was injured, and they said you at 70% is better than anything else we have.
How much of that?
Until now.
Until they told him they were drafting his replacement, and he said, I'm out.
Can I ask you this, though? How much of that was the assumption that you were getting your center back? Like, honestly,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How much of that was, I wonder if they would have thought that same way if the center was there. I don't know.
But the
I don't
point
know.
is, do we think Blake Miller is a better player than right now than Taylor Decker was last year? Do we?
I hope so. Yes.
So
Yes.
if we
No,
think
not
that,
yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
okay. So
Penny,
you're moving Penny Sewell to left tackle.
Yes.
You
Where
have
he'll be the best left tackle in the NFL.
You have a better version of Taylor Decker playing right tackle. How did we not? Now listen, you're not going to find I nitpicked him like crazy in the pre-draft process. I don't love his game.
No, me either.
But it's a significant upgrade over what we had. It's hard to.
So can I? Will you justify my crash out if I see Larry Borum starting week 1?
No, because he might start week 1. But I don't.
Well, we're going to take a backup at 17 either way.
All right, what about
What
this?
if Ruben Bain didn't start in week 1?
DJ Wanham.
Like, did you take a backup in week? Come on, like, come on.
DJ Wanham.
Yeah. What is? But like, is this playing more to Drew Petzing's scheme of you don't need your tackles to be as athletic? Like with Ben Johnson's scheme, we saw he likes to get the tackles out there in space, lead blocking stuff. Blake Miller can't do that at the NFL level.
So here's the thing. He tested.
high level.
Look at his RAS score. He tested incredibly well, like an elite guy. The problem is it's tough to find that on his film. Like, show me all the elite movement stuff. If anything, I thought he was kind of like I didn't think he had enough foot quickness to play left tackle. I don't. But he tested look at his RAS score. It's crazy.
It's great.
But they're going to run lots of pin and pull and lots of heavy stuff. So, it's a nod to their scheme.
Okay.
It is.
I'm letting the adults talk right now.
100%.
That's grown folks out here
Hey,
talking.
you know what?
Texans made a trade for 26. They clocked in at 26 and 91 in exchange for 28, 63, and 168. That's Tom Pelissero.
Respectable. You go down. No, Neal, that's rule number 1 as far as I'm concerned in broadcasting. Sometimes you have to know when to just shut
your mouth.
Yeah.
And that was one of those moments.
That's okay.
All right, what about this? What if I told you the Lions took a state champion wrestler that had 32 reps
I
at
like
the
that
combine?
a lot. I like that a lot.
Well, that's Blake Miller.
I do. I know.
I feel like you're. Are you convincing yourself, or are you really warming up?
I don't think he hated it.
I don't
No.
hate it.
Yeah,
I do not
Blake
like Blake Miller. I just like Monroe Freeling more.
Yeah. Me too.
And because I don't think Blake Miller is going to be the difference of you possibly getting to a Super Bowl this year. Ruben Bain could have been. Ruben Bain could have been the difference of you approaching a Super Bowl this year. Blake Miller or Monroe Freeling, either of them wouldn't have made that difference. I think in the long run, Freeling will be a better player.
Can you meet me halfway across the sky? Is a Lincoln Hawk. Shout out Lincoln Hawk.
Shout out.
It's apparent though what the goal was with what they did in free agency. The run game defense was a thing.
Yeah.
It was a thing, and it was a foreign concept to us to get gashed on the ground like that. That's how they chose to attack it, Spenny.
Yeah.
You like it or not like it. Well, like it or not like it. You can tell though. Like you can tell the path. What they were trying to do.
Are they going? What's his name from
They're going to hell.
Look at this
defensive
fucking
back?
guy.
Can I listen?
The
Neal,
safety?
We
Tiedemann?
We talked about this at the beginning of the show. We have to get it through our heads, okay? He is not ever going to put the premium on that other side of Hutch. Let's just all accept it.
You're right.
This is year after year after year after year after year. Like it's our fault. Like legitimately, Spenny, it's our fault. It's our fault for saying, let's go get Ruben Bain's on board.
But Sean, my
put
thing
that
about it is
premium.
it's not on bullshit. Like they did this in free agency. There's a clear concept of what they wanted to do. They wanted to reinforce the run game defense. It's clear. Like it is clear what they were trying to do. Like I can't kill them. I can't kill them for that.
No.
I was at the Steelers game.
No.
I was like, wow, we're mortal.
How are they improving the run game defense though? With DJ Wanham?
Yeah.
That's his
second round.
Scott, you step in here. You tell me.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
He was more. Listen, Scott.
And
DJ Wanham's
losing
more,
Alex Anzalone and replacing it with DJ Wanham? I mean,
DJ Wanham's more of a 50-50 guy, right? I mean, yeah. See, by the way, I turned my hat on backwards. I did that for you.
you got to catch
Like
them
a
all.
machine.
Like a machine.
Like a truck.
Yeah, you never know.
You're like Ash Ketchum.
What's the odds on Lincoln Hawk?
Catch him. That's great.
How about
20 to
Arvo Reese
1.
at 5? Is that not crazy?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good take there, Spenny. Scott, the draft. We're pretty much through the first round.
Yeah.
The draft as a whole. The
We already
draft as a
announced
whole.
it. We already
There were
announced it,
some-
idiot.
Wow.
5 minutes late, dummy.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kidding, love you.
As you look at it and as you see, it wasn't what we thought it was going to be at the top. Then it kind of settled into what we thought.
Yeah, we saw the tackle run. Yeah. I mean, it has been a very strange draft.
Yeah.
It has. We didn't see the trades that everybody talked about.
No. There were a
Trying to
couple.
help.
There were a couple.
He said it so defeatedly.
What did he say?
Just trying to help.
Just trying to help.
Just trying to help.
Yeah, we do. I was just about to announce.
backhanding you. Jeez, Dad, I'm just trying to help.
Another trade. Tom Pelissero, the Dolphins now on the clock at 26.
All right, here we go. Another division trade too. All right, well here we go now, Scott. Trades are coming now.
We're gonna
Scott-
see some fireworks.
Scott, I'm going to say this 2 years in a row. And
Yeah.
I said this to you Friday night because you and I did the Friday night thing last year. I like what the Bears are doing. They have some semblance of a clue. They really do.
Yeah.
You can see they're trying to build a roster, like legitimately.
Yeah.
Jaffe.
I hate saying that. Gosh damn it.
Yeah, it's not a great thing.
No.
To see what the Bears are doing.
I don't like.
Nick ends the poll with 30% saying they believe him.
All right. So there it is. By the way, the 49ers get picks number 30 and 90. Well, they want somebody really
That
bad.
is that's rich.
Yeah.
They got a lot to move 3 spots.
Who's still up?
Houston's on the clock right now.
49ers got pick number 90.
It's Miami, though, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Miami traded for Houston for that pick from Houston.
San Fran.
San Fran, 27.
Oh, yep. There it is.
Yeah.
30 and 90 to San Fran.
That's rich, dude.
Keelan Rutledge to Houston.
That's a second-round pick. I'm sorry. That's a third-round
That's a Brad
pick.
Holmes trade.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
Scott, wasn't he listed, to Neal's point, wasn't he listed way down there?
He is Georgia Tech runs a seriously wide zone offense.
Yes.
And if you're looking for those outside wide zone guards, he fits.
Okay.
And the Texans really need offensive line help.
Scott.
Serious. Yes, sir.
The Lions love to do, their best 5 players on the offensive line, right?
Yeah,
It's never like, they played Dan Skipper at guard before.
Yeah.
Could Larry Borum win that left guard spot if Blake Miller has the right tackle lockdown? Because you're fighting with 6-round picks.
I'm saying
I love them, like two light-skinned demons, but
I do not think that Larry Borum's future is as a guard.
Okay. So he's
I
Dan
don't.
Skipper Jr.
I think he's your swing tackle.
Okay.
And remember,
Giovanni
Borum's here for 1 year.
Yes. And Giovanni Manu is just dust.
What?
Could be.
Yeah.
I hate
Could be.
That's fair.
What, Sean?
That's fair.
I hate that the Bears look competent. I hate it.
Borum is the second highest paid, $5 million.
That's what I'm saying. They look competent.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Gosh,
That's a
damn
really
it.
good pick. That's
Perfect replacement for Byard.
yeah. Harrison Smith staying in the division.
All right, let's see here.
Dude,
What-
Doc just left us here. I'm gonna call some strippers and tell them to come down.
Free massages.
Free massage. Shout out Robert Kraft.
There's Rutledge.
Yep.
Rutledge. Wow. That is a reach.
All right. KG, you want to jump in here, man? You're good?
Justin, hop in there.
Yeah, Justin, get in here, man. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
This guy needs to piss.
Can I say this, Scott?
We're in the deep cut college guys now. This is where I thrive.
No, I really like that they sped this up.
Yeah, this is good.
Because there have been some times that we were rolling at like 11:30, 11:45 at night.
Yes.
And I like that they sped this up.
Yeah,
this is
is
a good.
good.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Who's doing coverage tomorrow? Who's doing the Friday night show?
I'm going to be on
Me
the
and
desk.
Spenny.
Yeah.
Me and Spenny
Yeah.
hosting the.
I'll tap in for that.
How's it going?
Oh, that's perfect.
Pleasure to be up here with you, gentlemen.
Thanks for joining
What's
us.
up, pal?
What do you think?
It's been a first round.
Take emotion out of it, young Justin.
I was one of the few people who was like, Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I
don't know what that means. Soccer's for communists.
I expected it. I mean, you never expect Brad to go with the pick. He low-key has smartest man in the room syndrome as well. And this is a high floor, low ceiling pick. I think that this is, like you said, it's Taylor Decker to the exact, but he's playing right tackle.
Yeah.
Does he make the team better next year? And
Yes,
the
he
answer
does.
is a definitive yes.
Yes.
Like where Freeling might have taken half the year, I expect Blake Miller to come out in camp
He said day one.
and start day
And
one.
I'm holding you to that,
He
too.
will. That's his. He should challenge
your
to
word
start
over
in
mine.
week 1.
I'm going to camp, and I'm literally going to look Dan Campbell in the eye and go, Scott Bischoff told me back in April
Whom?
that Blake Miller is going to start day one.
Yeah. That's the reason why you draft him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
And I can't
See,
lie.
but-
And no, Spenny, with the place where this franchise is, as much as I would have loved the toy, I would have loved Ruben Bain. I would have been so happy adding him to this front seven.
You have to drop that.
Hold on. Let me finish though. What I'm gonna say.
Okay.
You didn't give up any capital at all. And
The answer's gonna be the same, but go on.
This is a spot where you can't afford to give up depth pieces in the 3rd and 4th round to move up when you're going to get a very good player out of the 17th pick without giving up any assets.
So
it's the pendulum that swings. Is the BPA worth it? Or is the swing worth it? And I think that in this sitting there, waiting for BPA, and obviously Blake Miller was a better player in their eyes than Monroe Freeling, and who am I to argue with Brad Holmes?
Scott, can I go first very quickly?
Yes, but let me just.
You're not going to believe this. It's the same answer. We all, including me, we have to drop the desire of edge early. He does not put a premium in edge.
Specific to Ruben Bain.
Yeah.
When I was younger,
Okay.
when I was your age, there was this woman named Pam Anderson, and when I saw her on TV, it would really upset me that she wouldn't sleep with me.
I agree.
That's the Ruben Bain thing
Sydney
this year.
Sweeney.
The Lions were not taking Ruben Bain.
You're not banging
So
Sydney
we got
Sweeney.
to No. Look, take a peek. Are you serious? Come on. But seriously,
Why?
the Lions were not taking Ruben Bain.
Isn't
They
it-
just were not.
Isn't our locker room solidified enough? Don't we have enough grit
It's risk.
in the locker room?
It's risk.
You got to risk it for the biscuit. That's a saying.
It is.
Well,
but
I don't think that the Lions believe that the rest of the roster is ready for them to take a swing at that position because
No, the
they
Lions
don't value
believe the
it.
rest of their roster is good enough to win a Super Bowl, so they took a guy they know they're going to start because they don't need anything else.
But if you take Ruben Bain, and it's a bust, like a lot of the league is thinking that Ruben Bain's a problem because he went 15th. He should never have went 15th, right?
You're right.
So if you take Ruben Bain off their roster after you trade up for him, and you don't have Blake Miller, you are screwed.
Yeah.
And it literally closes whatever window you have. So I'm not saying that the conversation.
You're saying it was a lifeline.
The conversation for me is Freeling or Miller.
All right, can
His
I ask
Bain was never there.
I'm no guru to tell you the difference.
Can I ask you a question?
The character lines up to their traits that they like in a player.
Yes.
And that's what I
But
can
I'm not
say.
dismissing what you're saying either. I get
Yes.
it. Totally get what you're
What
saying.
3 starters did this team need? Can we all agree on this? Offensive tackle.
Yep.
Other side linebacker, right?
Yep.
Fair statement?
Yeah.
And if you want a corner, how's
Corner.
that?
Maybe in the future, corner.
Yeah,
but they
corner.
also need an edge.
And
So let's
what
hope
if
at
he
pick
thinks he's got it? And
okay.
that's I'm
Or what if he takes
I
it at
think-
pick 50?
I think he thinks he's got it.
Okay. Well,
I
hope I'm wrong.
I'm going to be.
I know. I hope I'm wrong.
Well, see, I need to
Hassanin
say the
and
wrong
DJ
thing so it
Warren.
actually happens because I wanted Ruben Bain, and I'm very happy with Blake Miller.
yeah.
So I think it's a B. He shot for the middle.
Yeah.
And when you
Yeah.
are just trying to keep your Super Bowl window big,
Yeah.
you do that. And I'm okay with it because of the fact of how much Taylor Decker meant to this team. And we saw it with when Ragnow left it. I'm not saying that Decker is the caliber of Ragnow, but he is still an important piece of this roster. Chris Johnson, cornerback, San Diego State, a little bit of a reach according to the experts. No.
I don't think so, man.
No.
He's awesome.
He looks awesome. I'm bad at comparing the mid-major prospects
So
to the.
the problem
so take me
is
through
that the problem is that you have Jermod McCoy, who's got the knee issue.
Yep.
Who
Was
in
supposed
a
to go
normal
13th.
scenario? In a normal scenario, he goes in front of Chris Johnson as cornerback 2, right? No Jermod McCoy.
Oh, this is.
So you know what I mean? There's just somebody has to be cornerback 2. It's Chris Johnson because the
that
ones
was
in
a
front of him.
beautiful snatch.
Dude, Chris Johnson's got it all. He's a really good player.
And inside
is-
and outside as well. It looks like. Oh, that, yeah.
And I don't know if he's viewed as a press man corner, but he's an off man. Like, this is off man stuff. It's just watching him move, watching him play. He's very, very impressive.
There's a lot of zone guys in this draft too. It seemed
Yes.
like a lot of the I did a couple valuations on a couple of the corners, and it vastly appeared that most of them, like Muhammad's a zone corner.
Yeah.
Scott is more of a zone corner, but he could play man. He's pretty versatile, but a little small. I watched his tape a little bit. I mean, he looks like a bowling ball, and from the little I've seen him, he play inside, he play outside.
I am not surprised he went.
It's a good draft by the Dolphins, building back up that infrastructure. There's not a lot of bad drafts going around. It seems like everyone is kind of picking for need. The trades have been good. The teams that needed to trade back, the teams that need to be aggressive. But I'm not mad at the Lions pick because I know that there are the regions of players where they're going to pick next. I'm very excited about because I feel like they're going to get their positional needs in some way from BPA on the next 3 rounds.
Yeah, I'm going to whisper this because I don't want everybody to hear it. But I think for years people have bitched about Brad Holmes not addressing the most important needs on their roster. In this year he has so far.
He did.
And it's not good enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're right.
You needed the tackle. Like Larry Bloom was not the Borum was sorry. I see you guys joking about it. It gets stuck in my head. It was never going to be the long-term answer. You were going to have to draft someone or pay someone out the wazoo, which you're not in the point as a franchise to do because you are paying so many other guys. You got to get someone a rookie deal. They shot for the middle, and they're going to get a starting-level offensive tackle, and I'm not mad about it.
Yeah. But
Pats, Caleb Lomu, that's
nobody – I mean, don't feel like anybody's dismissing anybody's feelings around, hey, make a splashier play than this. Like, go get Ruben Bain. Who gives a – you know what I mean? Like, those are all real things. Like, you can feel that way, and it's good. It's cool.
It's also the recency of it, though. It's hard to see the other couple picks that the Lions are about to have, but how it's trickling right now, there's going to be a couple edge options there at 50 that are going to be solid.
Yeah.
There's going to be a couple interior linemen that are solid.
Yeah.
There's going to be some safeties, some corners.
Yeah, like Keontae Scott from Miami or D'Angelo Pons if
A
they
great
get there.
Amik
Wow.
Robertson replacement, both
Yeah.
of them.
That-
And that's a
that'd be
position
really good.
you need.
Yeah.
And I would love
I don't want
Bud
him to go
Clark at some point.
I don't want him to go second round defensive back. They already just signed like 8 defensive backs.
But
that
just
might
for
be able
one
to
year,
play
though.
there. Yeah, but still,
I get it.
give me an edge. You got to.
I mean, depends on the edges on the board, though, Spenny. Like, if you're going to tell me that Zion Young falls to 50 or Gabe Jukas, I'm all in there. But I'm not.
Would you trade up for Zion Young if he was there? If he was hanging around 40?
If there's a player that they have highly graded as a defensive end, yeah, I would think that they would consider that. It doesn't matter what I think,
Yeah, exactly.
though. Brad Holmes is going to do what Brad
I
Holmes is
pray
going
for
to do.
Bud Clark.
I care what you think.
I think it's a
Scott, you're my close personal
You know what I
friend.
mean? It's like,
Scott, can I
It
ask you
matters to
something?
me, damn it.
Yeah.
And I know I'm asking you the impossible, but
is this my drink?
I'm gonna ask it anyway. Have you heard anything whatsoever about Kirby Joseph? Have you heard anything? And if I'm putting you in a bad spot, you are more than welcome to tell me to go to hell.
No, you're not. No, not at all. I do think that if there were concerns around him long term, that they may not have done what they did today, because Dylan Tiedemann is a really good player.
Right.
Really, really good player. If there were concerns around it, Caleb Downs being where he was might have been something that they did get aggressive and go do. So, the whole thing with Kirby Joseph is worried about the long-term stuff. So is his career going to be 3 years from now? Is he going to be done, or is it going to be this year? I don't think it's going to be this year.
Okay.
So, there's time. There's time. The contract is structured that they can get away from him too.
Yeah.
It's almost year by year, soon.
In 2027, I believe, is when they can really escape it, and they only $5 million owed to him.
Yeah, so, but the thing is, and it's a great question, because what if Kirby Joseph returns to, almost what he was 2 years ago, physically? How do you feel about things? How do Lions fans feel about things?
Way better.
Right? So, nobody knows, but I think that we would know. I think that we would know some things in and around what they did with free agency. Like we saw adding Eazy and the dude from Tampa, who's more of a Brian Branch replacement.
Sure.
It's very obvious what they did there, because they know that Branch is not going to be available to start the season. He might miss 6 games or whatever it is. But they didn't do that necessarily with Kirby Joseph.
Is it December? I would love if it was 6 games.
I don't know what it is. I have no idea.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they weren't confident in Branch, they would have moved up for Downs.
Yeah.
Like, because having both of them in a bad health situation, I feel like that would have forced their hand, because they realize how important. Like, this defense is built on turnovers.
Yes.
And and you got to have them. And if you can't generate them because Branch and Kirby aren't in the lineup, then Downs would have been the play.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think the signal is what he did in free agency, and also sort of not necessarily being aggressive with a player like Downs. Or Thieneman was there for them too. So, yeah, I think, not that I've heard anything about Kirby, but I think they're expecting him to be okay.
Ooh, another trade.
Yeah, if this wants to hurry up and finish, that would be great, because some of us have to be up in like 5 hours.
Jets are now on the clock.
The Jets are on the clock, so
maybe, I think for 30. San Fran gets 33 and 179.
So did they move down again?
I think so.
Wow.
Pretty smart.
Yeah, they're building for
accumulating
2-3 years
picks.
from
Accumulating picks.
Here, I'll try. Let me see if I can find the other trade that they made. I know they made one.
Kansas City, dude. We're doing this again. We're gonna have to deal with it again. They're gonna come right back. Gosh darn it. Bridge year, right? Gosh darn it.
no such thing.
Pittsburgh's such a cool city.
Oh, wow.
Why are you wowing me?
Peter Woods.
Okay.
Peter Woods here?
Yeah.
Very Chris Jones-esque.
It's an interesting pick there.
Dude, you know what? Help me make sense of that. Scott, can you help me make sense of that?
Of Peter Woods?
Yeah.
such a weird year for him. He lost weight and did not look as good as he did 2 years ago. It's so weird.
Is he an edge or is he?
No, he's an interior tackle.
Because he's played both.
They moved him all over the place. He'll be a 3 tech there.
Huh.
Maybe a 1 at times, depending on how big they can get him. But honestly, coming into the year, I think everybody thought he would be like a top 10 player.
Right.
And it just never, it didn't come together this year for him.
No, it didn't.
It really did not.
Look at all the hats
Clemson went together this year. Let's be
That's
honest
great.
here.
Yeah.
Look at all the hats they had on the ready there.
Kind of.
That is, listen, if you're that kid, of course it sucks to drop to 29. You went to Kansas City, man.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You can't be mad about it.
Yeah, you get to play next to Chris Jones. Look at there. There you go.
Bam. I mean, he's got that. He's definitely got more of an interior.
So there he is
frame
as a
for sure.
3. And he's going to squeeze in there, and he's just kind of holding up against the run. But he, again, he looked better, bigger. He even looked a little more athletic, bigger. Maybe because he was more inside as a 1.
The Jets have 3 first-round picks.
I wonder what they gave up because they have 3 first-round picks next year, too.
Can you tell me
It was 33 and 179.
That's not. They moved up 3 spots. So, yeah, that's not.
They're not giving up much.
No.
It's good. They're good. It just makes me wonder who are they.
They got to hit these
they
picks.
taking?
So if they don't hit these picks.
Yeah.
6
These are
first
important
round.
picks.
Scott, 6 first in 2 years.
Denzel Boston, maybe? Jared
Holy
McCoy?
crap.
Oh, either one of those would be. That would be.
Terrell?
Jermon McCoy for Aaron Glenn.
Look at Pete trying to get that
Exactly.
Chief hat
Freaking home
on.
run.
It's
Is
not
that who it
going
is?
on.
No, I don't know yet. I'm just thinking of option McCoy, maybe Terrell.
Did you see that? He
I
could
can't
not
imagine
get
they
that
don't
cap
go
on, man.
Omar
corner.
Cooper.
Really?
Omar Cooper, really?
Boom.
Okay.
Omar Cooper.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
It's essentially, you gave up a second. You drafted him in round 2.
Yeah.
You got Kenyon Sadiq. You have Omar Cooper. You have David Bailey, and then you have 3 first-round picks next year.
Okay, look what they did, though. Can we look at Kansas City for a second?
Yeah.
Reload, man.
Dude.
Perfect draft.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
It must be nice. I mean, well, I like our pick. I'm not going to.
I'm the same way.
Keldrick Falk being there is kind of surprising.
I agree.
And also, in some ways, very much
Is the pass rush downside what's causing teams
he's
to stay
lacking
away?
that first step that's
Yeah.
going to allow him to win outside. He just doesn't win outside much. But it is a little bit like, okay, the things that you did see that you are worried about are real.
Yeah.
For him to fall like this. Now that's a guy that I could see Brad Holmes saying right now, get me to pick 31 or 32 for Keldrick Falk.
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 more picks, and then, Sean, you get to go home.
You know what? Now, see,
I just don't like the fact that when Surratt was in the lineup healthy, he commanded such a high target share. Like, this isn't like we're at Ohio State and it's Jeremiah Smith taking targets away from Emeka Ibuka and Carnell Tate. Like, this is at Indiana, where Surratt isn't like a blue chip talent, and that concerns me. Also, another thing I like when I look at receivers in the draft, it's the age that they break out metric, where like he popped at 22.
Yep.
And that's usually a red flag sign, especially when you're drafting a receiver early. So I'm not a fan. The first Jets pick I haven't been a fan of today. He definitely has upside, but I mean, look at this separation he creates in these highlights.
Well, I mean, he's 6 foot and he's 200 pounds and he's low 4.4s. He is, part of it too is Indiana runs a lot of RPOs. So for a guy to win outside like that, sometimes he's not even being looked at.
Yeah.
Right. So he's interesting. I mean, I know that it's a first round pick, but it's pick 30, and you gave up You didn't give up all that much to come up and get him. He's interesting.
Yeah, he must have been afraid that Buffalo wanted him.
Yeah.
But I don't see the fit in Buffalo. They already have Shakir.
Yeah.
Shakir, they seem like very similar players. Like that seems like his ceiling. And I believe B2 Bomber, our sales guy, said the same thing in his little draft profile.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
They got weapons, though.
It surprises me they went
those are some
offense
weapons.
the way they did.
Look at that. Look
Yeah.
what the Jets have done.
Yeah.
Bailey, Sadiq, and Cooper Jr.
Yeah.
And they're gonna follow it up next year with a pick of the litter at the loaded 2027 quarterback class.
Exactly.
And they'll suck, and they'll get one of the higher ones,
Yes.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
They'll get whoever they want. Sane, Manning.
It does surprise me they went offense those 2 picks though, because they're lacking kind of everywhere. But okay, Buffalo's pick is in, Sean. We got 2 more. This is interesting. This could be like Denzel Boston.
Denzel Boston seems like a very realistic pick here.
The Titans have traded with the Bills to come up to 31.
Titans.
Yep. This could be Denzel Boston.
But they just took Carnell Tate.
Yeah. Yep.
They're going to double up.
Maybe. I don't know that they totally believe in. I mean, Amon-Ra and DK are 1-year guys, so I'm trying to think Tennessee. This could be
edge, offensive guard, right, running back, and linebacker.
This could be Jadarian Price. Could be Chase Basantis.
Jadarian Price. I could see Kendrick Folk here.
It could be Falk.
Zion Young.
For Robert Saleh. This could be Jacob Rodriguez.
I feel like they have to go. I feel like they have to go defense because Saleh looked pissed when they took Tate.
This could be Jacob Rodriguez. To be
I just said Kendrick
Saleh's Fred Warner. Keldrick Falk is the pick.
It's a pick. Yeah,
pick.
they just said it.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hitting at an insane clip guessing these in the draft so far.
It's good. It's good. All right, what are we going to do with Seattle?
Seattle. Price?
Yeah, I mean, that's what people have said all along, but
I feel like they could trade down and get Price at this point. No, there's not really any team that seems running back needy in the next few picks. I feel like there's some people that would value the cornerback position, the receiver position.
Yeah.
Maybe like the Zion Young if you have him up there, and you're looking to make that happen. I hate how they lost the flame. I love the flame on the back end of the Titans logo. Kendrick Folk.
I really want Zion Young to go to the Lions.
Well, he's still on the board, man.
It's a dream of mine.
they could. He would definitely be a fit for them to pretend. I mean, they might have to move up a little bit, but
I mean, at
I
that
don't
point,
think he's there at
the
50.
price of it at the moment it seems very cheap.
yeah, I mean, you have 2 4s, 2 5s, and 2 6s.
Throw 2 in there and call it a day.
And it's Falk.
Yep, Kendrick Folk.
My boy is still there.
I think the upside, like, I expect Brad, and this is just one dumbass's opinion. I think that with Brad going middle with the O tackle and not swinging for the fences with Monroe Freeling, he's going to swing here on one of these next 2 picks. On a high upside guy who, like, Zion Young, I think he's a high upside, low floors type of guy. That could be a swing. Like one of those type of players. Do you have anyone, Scott, who fits that profile as well other than Zion Young?
I mean, there's a bunch of edges where you'd go, yeah, that makes a bunch of sense and it's good.
Like, I'm also a little high on Howell. I think that like he has his down spurts, but when he's on, he's so good.
Oh my gosh,
It's so like, and those are the guys who are always
He's
so
just small.
He is small.
It doesn't fit the.
No, it doesn't fit their Brad Holmes
build.
build at all. But is he finally ready to swing? He
Maybe.
went safe on his offense, which his offense is his baby. He's proven that this is an offensive team.
Yeah.
Does he swing on defense?
If I mean, Cassius Howell would be taking a swing at a designated pass rusher. Same thing with R. Mason Thomas. Then you look at
it's another guy I like. R. Mason Thomas put on some really impressive film at Oklahoma.
He did, and there's a few others like that.
Yeah, go ahead. Here, let me pull it up on my phone. I'll read that thing off.
Scott, is there a possibility that we could see the Lions draft 2 Clemson players back to back, and
Sure.
T.J. Parker as well?
T.J. Parker is one of the guys at pick 50. Gabe Jacobs from Illinois. There's others.
Could we see a run right here on edges?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean it's reasonable that pass rusher is a premium need for just about every team. So yeah, it's not out of the realm.
Kendrick Falk. Falk was a 2-year starter at Auburn and had ideal size at nearly 6'6", 275, still only 21 years old. The question is, how early will he go in a group with 5 other edges with first-round grades? Well, at the end of the first round, Sean, thanks for the question.
Yeah. Yep.
Falk looks kind of small. I mean, the dude's 6'5".
He's 6'6" and like 285.
He looks a little lanky.
Yeah, long arms. But that's a 280-plus pound guy. That's impressive.
With him,
you look at the shoulders. I mean, he looks like he's got some very impressive shoulders.
Yeah.
With him, it's all the physical traits are there, and he shows the flashes. But can he put that together to be consistent at the NFL level?
Doesn't win outside. So
the
that's
inside,
gonna
that
be
was
the thing.
insane. And
I think one of the matchups for me that was kind of
pick is in for Seattle. No trade back in.
Him versus Amon-Ra Freeling in this game,
Yes.
in the Georgia game.
Yeah.
Where he was kind of shut out by Amon-Ra Freeling on that.
Yeah, his just he doesn't have the first. So the whole thing with pass rushers like that is you have to be quick enough up the field to be able to threaten tackles to lose, which then opens the door to a bunch of different things that you can do. I do not think Falk has the foot quicks to do that at a high level, which means tackles can just kind of sit on him. Like, I don't have to worry about oversetting or losing around the arc because he just doesn't have the quickness to beat me. So I can just sit right here and make him run through me. I think that gets probably worse in the NFL and probably something that's more of a problem for him.
You can't overpower everybody.
No.
And this will be the only time we talk about it. And the Lions would have had him. He would have been a great run-stopping pair for Hutch, but he would not have produced sack numbers at all.
We don't. I mean,
we don't know that.
Coming into the NFL, that's what.
Project.
Yeah, that's what I think. But we'll see how he grows as a player. He went to a nice place for him. It's good.
Seattle on the clock. Seattle with every need that is at the top of the best available board at the moment. They need corners. They just lost Woolen, right?
Yeah, Woolen left.
They just lost Woolen, so it feels like a perfect spot to insert McCoy or Terrell here for the Seahawks.
They did lose their running back, so
they also it could be. I feel like this is a little too early for Price. I personally would not take him at 32. He's got all the physical upside, but I just question. He seems like a Donovan Edwards type of running back with more physical upside.
Yeah. I mean, they need one a lot. He's good. He's very easily the second best running back in this class.
But I feel like there's a lot of value in the third and the fourth round with running backs. We look at Mayer Johnson out of Nebraska. I think that he could have easily gone in the third. Easily go in the third round.
Yeah.
And
he could.
Forgetting the other running back I'm thinking about. I'm an avid college football nerd.
Jonah Coleman.
Singleton.
Yeah.
Nice piece. I also like Le'Veon Moss out of Texas A&M. I just think there's so many, and then Jonah Coleman out of Washington's like the 8th running back on the board.
Yeah.
A lot of value there. I think there's multiple guys who can be a number 2 to Charbonnet, because they're obviously going to hand the keys to Charbonnet in some extent. Maybe only 60-40, but
I think for the Seahawks, if they are going running back, they want to find a running back with a little bit more speed than what Charbonnet brings.
That's fair. I could see that for sure. That's why I love Emmett Johnson. I think that he's I think he's going to be a great NFL player. Did you already see who it is?
No, I'm wondering if this is one of the smaller pass rushers we talked about, like Howell or Mason Thomas. I think all along they've been linked to Price. We'll see. There's a bunch of ways
Price
this could go.
is the good compliment.
There's the
though.
Toledo
He's the home run
safety.
hitter.
He'd be really interesting too. Emmanuel McNeil-Warren too. But I think Price is probably.
Well, yeah, Price is the perfect pair. He's the home run hitter, and they could take a luxury pick here. They're still so loaded.
They are, and they need somebody to take pressure off Sharpton. They just do. Wow, this guy's.
Holy shit! This guy is going after it. It's freaking almost midnight, brother. 11:04. Damn.
He's going crazy.
Hey, shout out to Make-A-Wish kid though. I'm glad he's getting his moment. He's electric up there. Deuce.
There you go.
All right, boys.
I'm pulling up to the end of your show.
God bless you. Yeah, it's all yours.
I called it.
Yep, Jadarian Price. There we go. The last pick of the first round, Jadarian Price to the Seattle Seahawks. And this will conclude the Woodward Sports draft coverage. Thank you so much for tapping in. We hosted the greats today. I mean, we had Neal Ruhl, Sean Baligian, and Suck Blishkinov, and the rest of the supporting crew. We had everyone in here. Eazy, Spenmo, Hefe, KG, Gordo. Bomber set everything up. We had Lucido and Nitty Gritty. No, not Nitty Gritty.
He can get it out. Hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
Yo, you
Look,
you were struggling to get it out.
And Chris, thank you guys so much for everyone pulling up. All our sponsors.
Stay tuned for
Shout out to
tomorrow. More
Buddies,
draft coverage.
Massage Chair House. They were the best. I mean, what better place?
I just got a massage right here.
I know.
If you didn't see
It was crazy. So make sure you tap in tomorrow. Draft coverage all night again. Me and Spencer Raxter. Are you gonna be there?
Probably. I mean,
Jeff,
if I can make it,
I know Gordon's gonna be there.
Well, actually,
So
no, I
we'll
can't.
have a loaded crew
I can't
again coming
tomorrow,
out here.
but I'll be
No,
here
not
Saturday.
Jeff, unfortunately, but we'll stay tapped in. Thank you for watching. We'll